Hello? Hey, gamers. Hello and welcome to the M Squared Podcast, the most scuffed podcast / talk show on the internet. We are your hosts, Mufussy and Meg, and today we have the wonderful, the chaotic, the incredible MADkurious.
Oh.
How are you?
Hello.
What's
Doing
poppin'?
so well. Can't complain. Can't complain at all.
Heck yeah. Meg, how are you today? Good?
Good.
Big chillin', as you said 4 times before.
Big chillin'.
Hey, it's been 3 weeks since our last episode. For good reason. We'll talk about that later. But first, I have a new setup, and I can do this now. I can do this now.
Oh.
It's standing! It's standing! It's standing! Everybody stand! Sick, dude! Yay. No, dude, standing desks...
We're all going to be really low this podcast.
Sure.
I hope
This
you're
is
ready.
you. This is you know.
How's everybody doing today?
We're good. I'm great.
Yeah, this is perfect.
This is good.
This
I
is
love
great.
this.
It's a good view.
I really like this.
This is
Yeah.
the low
The
lighting's really good down here.
podcast.
They can see our whole room. It's great.
I know. They can see my closet doors.
It's beautiful.
This is wonderful. Truly a game changer. No, for real though, a standing desk's absolute game changer. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's true.
They're
I
amazing.
got this desk and I've been using it and I just have like a whole new energy. I'm like a new man. I'm a changed boy. No, I'm telling you. Except my mic arm isn't locking now, so that's fun.
Yeah, not just for streaming, but whenever you're having to do stuff, then you can just stand for a little while.
Yeah, I do it when I edit now, and
Yeah.
it's wonderful. I'm going back down. I'm not standing for 3 hours. I already did that.
What?
I'm going down, all right? We're
We
bringing
did it for like
back
an hour
down.
earlier, I think. Meg and I did.
Yeah, we stood for
I
quite a bit.
usually do during stream. Like no, oh my god, I just crushed Nugget. What are you doing? Bro. You good? As it was lowering, he jumped up.
Damn, Nugget.
Oh,
You gotta be careful,
no.
brother.
Are you okay? Oh, he's fine.
Oh, poor Angel.
He's just breathing quick. He's like, bro, I got stuck. You good?
Oh, no.
That's literally never happened, and now it happens now. Well, that's a patty now, a nugget patty. Oh no! No wonder why he was
Turn
pissed
Nugget
earlier.
into chicken strips.
Yeah, right. This boy just turned into a chicken patty. Oh, he's fine. Look at him.
Poor
He'll
little
still,
man.
He'll still do long cat for us. He'll still do it.
He's like, oh.
We gotta stretch out the back now. He just got crushed. He needs to be stretched.
He does look content, actually,
He
to
is.
do long cat.
Very content. He always does long cat. It's
Aw.
his favorite. It really stretches it out. See?
Honestly, it looks pretty comfy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
He loves it. So, gamers. Well, first, MADkurious. Who are you? Why are you here? How's life? What's going on?
I'm MADkurious. I am now a full-time creator, currently a full-time streamer, working on some other things in the back end so that it's creating all around, not just streaming, but that's what I'm doing these days. And I do half chatting, half gaming content. That kind of evolved over time. I started as a gamer and then people wouldn't stop talking to me. So now we do chatting at the beginning because people have things to say and we come up with all kinds of wild topics and just talk about whatever's on our minds for the morning. And I usually do like 6-hour streams minimum. So I do very long streams. And I had to like pull it back because I was doing really long streams, especially when I went full time about 2 months ago. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe. So we'll do like 3 hours of chatting, 3 hours of gaming, sometimes a little bit less chatting if I have a game I really want to play. Right now we're doing Last of Us and Bloodborne, so we're doing like a lot of skilled gaming because I'm doing Last of Us on like the hardest mode. And I used to main Animal Crossing, so I do kind of a little bit of everything, but it's very planned out where like people know I'm gonna probably finish a game unless I really, really don't like it and DNF it for a good reason. They trust that I'm gonna like, continue on that path for the month or something. And I have like certain themed months where I'll do like pirate month and dress up like a pirate, do pirate games. So I try to
love
keep it
that.
very organized and planned so that all of the chaos that ensues is within an organized structure, and then it just goes off from there, just off the rails.
Hell yeah.
So
You
yeah,
mentioned
that's
you
it.
mentioned long streams, and we have a little doc, and Meg wrote that on there too. And yesterday when
Mm-hmm.
I looked at your stream, I popped in and I was like, oh, you're live for like 3 hours, and then I was ending. And I was gonna
Uh-huh.
raid, and it looked like you were ending soon. And then I looked back on, and you were still going like 13 hours. I was like, Jesus, dude.
Well, I'd planned to, but it was such a good day. If there's like really good vibes, I just don't end stream. If I'm having a good time with what I'm playing, Chad is having a good time. We're getting a lot of new people in,
Yeah.
and we met a goal as well. We met our tip goal that I'd had up for a little bit, and that we wanted to meet in the next 20 days because it's for when I'm getting to meet a bunch of streamers in real life next month. So we met that, and it was like a really big, amazing donation that hit it, that like got us there. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna keep going and hang out for a while. Plus, everything that I plan to do like on stream, most of it, like I'd say at least 80% of it is stuff that I can make either short form or like long form YouTube content with. So it's all stuff that's kind of like reimagined in my mind for other
Yeah.
like evergreen content. So it's not like wasted time either, even if it's, just whatever.
Yeah, you're just piling it up. Meg, you know Mad more than I do, so you should go into it. How did your friendship blossom? And where did this come from?
I met Mad at poker night, Stevie's poker night, and
cool.
I just instantly knew she was the one.
Yeah.
But no, one of the first times that like I went into her chat, like you said, it was like a 13-hour fucking stream, and I was like, is she doing a subathon? It doesn't say subathon in her title. And then I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, I don't know if I should raid because maybe she's ending soon. And then I was like, I don't know. I was even like talking to Chad about it. I was like, dude, I don't think she's doing a subathon, but I don't know.
I need to put not ending soon in my titles because I feel like a lot of people won't raid me when it's like a really long stream. But people do now too. People are so used to it. It'll be like 10 hours in and they're like, yeah, we'll raid Mad. She's
Yeah.
probably gonna stay.
Well, I said, like, I thought you were, because you were like on your just chatting screen and you were talking, like, I think you were looking at someone else's stream while doing it. So I was like,
Very
oh,
possible.
she's probably raiding out soon. But then you still went for another 5 hours. So I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
It was funny, dude.
that's
It
what
was
we
good
do.
stuff.
Yeah.
Hell
Absolute chaos all the time. They just keep me on sometimes. I've tried to shorten it though. I now have like a biddy goal to extend stream. It's sometimes our Fortnite goal where I'll play Fortnite for a few hours and like
Yeah.
extend stream a little bit. And when we meet that goal. So that's like, oh, okay, cool. I got enough money to like live another day. Let's keep going, like that's kind of that celebration.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'm not one to do longer streams just because I can't, because I also work part-time,
Yeah.
soon to be full-time again, so I work at like 6 a.m. so I can't stream for a long time. But so like when I do a long stream, like a 12-hour stream or something longer, I get like exhausted after, just because I'm like not used to it. But yeah, that's insane.
It's
to
so
do.
normal for me now. Like
Yeah.
I did, I think 6 hours Tuesday, and then the long stream yesterday, and then I was live for a while today too because I came in late since I streamed so long yesterday, and then of course had the collab with Meg, so went a little bit later than usual, but had started later, and then now I'm here. So it doesn't phase me, honestly. I could like talk and play games all day, so it doesn't phase me at all.
Wait, so Meg, did you guys go full-time like at the same time pretty much? When did you go full-time?
I went full time in January.
Oh yeah.
So like right after I bought my house, I went full time, which was terrible. Well, not terrible, but like terrible timing to like buy a house and then also go full time content. At the
Yeah.
same
That sounds
time.
stressful.
It was a little bit stressful, but honestly, I haven't so far had a month where I couldn't live yet. So we're big vibing, you know?
There we go.
We're just
Very
riding
much
the
so.
wave until we can't anymore.
This is
I'm
the
okay
way.
with it.
So we were going to do this last week, but I think you two should talk about what happened and why we didn't do it, because I think it was very cool. So Meg, let's have you start off and say what you guys did, because it was very cool. I was going to, but I had work. So go into it.
Matt and I were on a 100 streamer, one Discord call event that Caprice on Poppy was hosting. So 100 streamers got a Discord call, and whoever was the last one in got $2,000. So you're also fighting against like Discord as well as like making alliances and stuff with other people. But like if you get disconnected in the night, like you have 5 minutes to like DM a mod and be like, wait, let me back in. Otherwise you were out. So there was like so much to it. Like
Mhm.
there was so many like little mini games and stuff like that we played, or like there's like secret eliminations, and like everyone got like a theoretical knife, right? And then so like in the middle of the night you had to submit your knife by midnight, like who you were gonna stab, and the person had to be stabbed 3 times to get out. um there's a lot of planning in that. There's a lot of alliances and like secret betrayals and such.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
I
There's a lot
thought
of
it
cool
was
people.
interesting because I watched as much as I could, obviously, but I thought the interesting thing was it wasn't all streamed. You guys had stuff offline too.
Barely any of it was streamed.
And
Yeah,
when
you guys saw like 6 hours, I
right,
think.
it was 3 days worth of a Discord call, and you guys
Yeah.
were live for 3 hours for 3 days, so like
Yeah.
9 hours total out of 3 entire days, which is insane. So I was in about a month ago, I was in a standing competition, and that was all streamed, right? So there was like 25 of us in a Discord call. So it was a lot smaller scale, but we streamed the entire time.
Yeah.
So it was like, and like if some of us were also streaming, because we were all allowed to stream as well. It wasn't like Capri's where only he was streaming. You know, like you use more energy almost if you're live, and so you have to like conserve it at times and like just vibe. But you guys were only live for a little bit and only live on Capri's channel. So like, how was that experience for you two? And what would you guys want it done differently, or did you like the format of it?
It would definitely be tough if it was live the whole time. Like that would definitely add a huge component to it, because it's just like chilling and vibing with people otherwise. Like I actually did like, remote cam or whatever, not remote cam, but like virtual cam from Streamlabs, so I could like then take my phone around my place, and I got a lot of like cleaning done and was able to do a ton of stuff. So like if we'd been live, I might have done less of that, because I don't want everybody seeing my dishes, but seeing like 6 people seeing that isn't like that big of a deal compared to however many people might be on a live stream. So that would have been a different ball game, but it also would have been interesting because I feel like more people would have dropped out on their own accord, which I could have been down for, because I wanted to like have, the only thing I would change, because I loved it, would be like more endurance stuff. Like you have to play games for like this many hours straight, or you have to like, be awake for this many hours straight, or you have to, more endurance stuff like that, because the live aspect could cause that as well, where people are just mentally like, no, I'm done with this. Because I could definitely, I mean, with my long streams, like, come on, I could last a long time on a Discord call like that. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, because the mental game is the big part. Because when I did that standing stream, we were allowed bathroom breaks, so we had a total of 3 bathroom breaks. And when I dropped out at 20 hours, and there were people with still 3 bathroom breaks, and I was like, how the hell do you go 20 hours without peeing, dude?
That's not healthy.
It was insane. There was people that like, and there was one person who only lost a bathroom break because he like wagered it against someone. So like he gave his bathroom break to someone. So he had 2, but he really he didn't use any, and he was still at 20 hours. It was so insane. It was insane.
That's not healthy.
No, not
you
at
gotta
all.
take bathroom breaks. No.
For real. Yeah, Meg, do you have anything you want to talk about for that stream?
Honestly, I wouldn't change anything. I had so many thoughts while she was talking, and then like my brain literally just shuts off. The second you call out my name, my brain literally just stops, and I'm like, ah. um, I don't know. I honestly wouldn't change anything. I thought it was kind of cool how like a lot of people got really stressed while like when he got live, like to the point where they were like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, like kind of a thing, and I was just kind of like. I was just kind of like weirdly calm during the whole thing because like I guess it's not that I didn't care that if I didn't get eliminated, but like I felt like I kind of already won, like being able to like meet all the people that I met. And I was like, I'm kind of cool. I'm kind of cool with going out, you know? Like it is what it is. But I think that would have added to the endurance thing that Matt was talking about. But also I was kind of glad that like when I wanted to go to sleep, I wasn't like in fear that
Right.
like I was gonna get eliminated while I was sleeping. Besides disconnecting.
And besides the
So.
knife part, right?
Yeah, well, we all stayed up until all the people
Oh,
got
okay.
knifed, and then
I
we
see.
went to bed. So
I see. Another thing I found interesting was you were split up into separate rooms, and I thought that was cool because it like allowed you to connect with people better rather than you all sitting in one giant massive call, not being able to hear each other or whatever. So I thought that was super cool because then it allows you to connect with certain people, and you guys swapped around, right?
Yeah, I mean, they had to do that too because you can only have like I think 25 cams maybe on the same time in
Oh,
a
really?
Discord call. There's like a limit to it, so they had to. But on top of that, like imagine if there were like I think we started out with 60 something when the event went live. And that would have been really hard to talk with like
Right.
60 people. Like you would never get a word in. So
Yeah.
already, like 20 people in a call was already kind of hard to like talk to each other because like. I feel like later on in the competition, people got a little bit more aware of like, oh shit, I'm talking over this person. Sorry, go ahead. But like at the very beginning, it was just fucking chaotic. It was like, I have no idea what anyone's saying right now.
Yeah.
So for the most part, during the beginning, I just kept their volume really low on like my mixer and I just did my own thing.
yeah,
It
there
was
were a lot of
hard.
people like talking about like a game or something specific
Yeah.
too, and so that was tough. I just did my own thing, and I just kind of like I don't know. I didn't really listen very much.
Kirby has an interesting question in chat. How is sleeping while live with others on Discord? I've always thought sleep streams are interesting, but how was it just in a call with people? There's
was my
probably a
first
mutual
time.
understanding, right? Like it probably was fine.
I
Yeah.
feel like it was weirdly kind of like cozy. Like I know that sounds weird, but like it was kind of comforting to like wake up and like hear people laughing. Because then
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm still in it. Like I'm good. I can go back to sleep.
Mhm.
At first, like I was really like kind of like awkward about it. I was like, I don't want to sleep on cam. Like I don't know. But then I was like, okay, all of us literally have to sleep at some point. Otherwise, it's like super unhealthy. And I feel like we all understand that. So like,
Yeah.
no one's gonna be like staring at you sleeping. So I was like, I'm chill to just go to bed. Like,
Yeah, I remember you saying the first night
so.
you only got like a few hours of sleep, and then the second night you were like, bro, I slept so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
I was big chilling the second night.
Yeah, the first night was weird. Like we weren't sure if you got like they said if you got disconnected you'd be fine, but like none of us trusted it. And so the first like 2 hours that I slept, I had an earbud in and I was listening to them, and they had like Rick and Morty playing, and they were all talking, and so I like the most cursed dreams. Apparently, Meg and I had the same dream where we were like being moved around different rooms, and we'd like wake up and we're in a different room. So apparently, we had the same cursed dream about it. And there was like drama going on every time I woke up, and I was like, oh my god. And then I actually woke up and like walked up to the monitor, and I was like, oh. No, I'm still in the same room. Everything's
Oh, I'm
okay.
chilling. Oh my god, you guys
Yeah.
are so stressed out about it. You're
Yeah.
like, ah!
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, my first thought when I woke up every day was just to like quickly look at my monitor to make sure I was still connected. It was just panic. I was like, oh fuck.
I had like my little earbuds. So the second time I fell asleep, like I didn't have it in. So as soon as I woke up, I put it in. I was like, I can hear them. Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How
Because my
long-
monitor was far. I actually turned my camera around here. So I have a wall like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I faced it towards my bed. And I had my monitor kind of peeking out. So I could see it a little bit, but not like well.
Oh, okay. How long
Yeah.
does Discord allow you to just sit idle in a video call?
24 hours, and then it like refreshes you. But since they swapped us around every day, it kind of fix it, I guess.
Oh, I got
Refreshed
like,
the time.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. That's interesting.
Yeah. They took us to like a refresh room. They would like put us in there, and then we'd like disconnect from the call, and then we'd reconnect to that room, and they would bring us back in. It was like a process they do for one room at a time or something.
Oh, okay. They had that set up so well. Like him and his mods, dude, like just like even from just watching it, like I'm sure it was different behind the scenes too. Like I'm sure you saw a lot more of their work, but seeing how much they did just from a viewer perspective was like insane, because they were in every single room. They were like watching people. They were like making sure everyone was good. Like it was crazy. He had like a whole ass team going and shit. It was cool stuff. It was very, very cool. Real quick before we get farther into it, gamers, exclamation point advice, fill out the advice form. MADkurious is actually a licensed therapist. She's going to tell us.
That is a very bad idea for everyone.
Oh, sorry. Ask us your burning questions, any burning advice that you have. We'll answer every single question you have for us in great detail, and we'll give you the best life advice you've ever received. On God, no cap. For real. That's true.
Yeah, best. The absolute best.
Yeah. So what you guys been up to? You guys played Long Winter?
Long winter.
Yeah, that's we were testing it out.
Tell us about it.
It's interesting. It's like Animal Crossing with guns. It's just like a really casual, cozy game, and then all of a sudden you can like kill turkeys and people.
Oh, and people? So it's like PvP too?
Yeah.
Oh.
We unsuccessfully tried to like lure someone in by like waving at them, and we were like, "Hey, we'll be your friend." And then we like tried to kill them, but they were turrets.
That is
and the
not
turrets
what
got us.
happened.
It did not work out well.
That is not what happened.
It did not work out well. We tried.
Mad said, "No, don't kill him. He's a nice little neighbor man. He waved at us." And I said, "Who cares? He waved." And she said, "Well, we'll kill somebody, but we won't kill him." And I was like,
He
"Why?"
did it anyway. Yeah. And then,
And
I
then
was like, I guess we're shooting now.
I was like, "Come on, I'm bringing my shotgun." And then we went to try to do him dirty, and the spawns have like little turrets on them. And when you pull out a weapon, it automatically locks onto you and snipes you.
Oh
So we
God.
got done even more dirty, and we got fucked up.
Karma.
So
Karma
it
got
didn't
us
work
quick.
out for us. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Got us
The game looks
quick.
super fun. It looks very interesting.
Yeah, Meg built a house today for the first time. So I moved
Second
into
time.
her house because I did not complete my house. So
It's true.
I don't know why you didn't complete your house. You have all that money or whatever.
She a rich bitch.
look and listen. I got her the hatchet so she could build us a house. It was teamwork.
After throwing away another one. I was there. I saw all of it.
I worked really hard to get the money for the hatchet, and then she used the hatchet, and I feel like that's teamwork.
Yeah, you know, teamwork makes the dream work.
Damn.
And all that.
I mean, I went through the snowy area twice. I like slogged through. I buttoned up my winter coat, and I like, went through the winter, and I got all these supplies, and I sold them, and then you could have a hatchet. It was my gift to you. And then you made a house.
The rich always act like they be doing the most. Damn. It really do be that way, huh?
Oh my lord.
The audacity.
Mad, you were talking about Last of Us. Was this? Did you talk about Last of Us when we were live or before?
I don't remember.
Okay, my brain is not working today. Last of Us. I played through both games. Meg, have you ever played The Last of Us as well? No?
I played a little bit on PS4. Like, me and a bunch of my friends were like IRL playing it together. Like, we would pass around the controller.
Okay,
and,
you gotta
like,
play
play
it
little
by
sections,
yourself. It's a
but-
much different experience.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at at single player games.
Play
I
it-
get bored.
Make it like. I'm sorry, I looked over at the advice form and I'm fucking dying. You gotta play it like off stream. Make it an off stream game. Will you ever do that? Do you ever game off stream? Other than Tarkov?
I mean, not really.
Just try.
Oh,
it.
you're like
Just
always
try it,
playing
I'm telling
Tarkov,
you.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Tarkov a lot right now.
It's been your game as of late.
Nothing can separate us.
So I played through.
We're kind of in love.
I
or
played through The
whatever.
Last of Us 1 a while ago, and then I played through Last of Us 2 when it first came out, and I think my mistake with Last of Us 2 was playing it on stream. I should have played it off stream. I shouldn't have streamed it, because I was sitting there, and I was getting burnt out as hell, because the second half of the game I won't spoil it too much, just in case there's people waiting for the
No,
remake to
don't
come
say
out.
anything.
Yeah, don't spoil anything.
No, I won't. But the second half of the game is much different than the first half, and it just goes forever.
Yeah.
And it feels like it goes forever. So I'm sitting there on stream, and I'm like, bro, I'm just like waiting for it to change to a different part. And I
think a lot of people felt that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it.
But,
Like they're trying to almost trying to make you feel that way too,
Yeah.
because of the story and everything. But
Yeah.
you know, I should have played it off stream, but I think Last of Us 2 is probably technically and like from an art stance one of the best games I've ever played. It's pretty.
It's so good.
Technically incredible.
There's a lot of plot holes, but it's really good.
Yeah.
It's one of the best games that I've ever played
Just from
in
a
like most
game-making
ways.
stance, that shit's
Yeah.
like a movie.
The game and the story together are just so well meshed. Like it's just in the character, like all of that has like agency. So it's just there's a lot happening with it, and you feel drawn in. Even in the part, like there, even if there's like a lot of repetition, you're always feeling agency in each like little segment of the game. So you don't ever feel like there's nothing happening, if that makes sense, even if it's like repetitive.
And regardless of if you like the story or not, they have intent, and it like all the characters, they have their motivations. It's such a good game.
Both of them are two of the best games I've ever played. It's why I replay them usually like once a year. I didn't really have the same experience where I regret streaming it, because when I first streamed Last of Us 2 when it came out, I just started streaming. So I didn't have like that many people coming in. I had like, it's like Last of Us and Last of Us 2 are what got me to like affiliate, because I had like just people popping in and out. So I had maybe 3 people in there with me. I think I maybe hit like 5 max, like I just started streaming. I didn't have any friends on Twitch or anything. Like I never watched Twitch before I like started streaming. So
Meg,
you get over there, Meg?
Nothing.
What
it's
happened
fine.
there, buddy?
Everything's good.
What's going on?
Nothing.
You good?
Nothing. No, it's fine.
Just disappeared for a second. She was like, Last of Us? Nah, what's that?
Nah, I'm out.
Oh my lord. House Flippers House Flipper Simulator. I gotta play that, bro.
That's what I have next.
That's your next game, really?
Okay.
I have a whole list of games.
You should
On
play
my games, I'm gonna be playing Cooking Simulator on my Tipathon this weekend. I got Do Not Starve Together. Me and Violet were supposed to play that.
Let's go.
Dinkum, Farming Simulator, House Flipper, Subnautica, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Old School RuneScape, Paper Mario, Outer Wilds, Project
Nice.
Winter. There's lots of games on there. There's like a whole ass list.
Do you remember the time we went to go play Don't Starve Together and Steam just didn't work?
Yeah, and then we never touched it again.
We never played it. That was so sad.
Oh my God.
Literally,
Remember that
like
one time
we went to
you
go-
told me you didn't
Go
want to
ahead.
play Raft with me anymore and that you hate me?
Oh.
Yeah, and then we never played it again.
Oh.
Yeah, he told me he hated
Dude,
me.
feels personal.
literally, we were doing a raft
was
playthrough.
so
right?
personal.
We were doing a raft playthrough, right? And for some reason, we restarted the server. And she goes, "Hey, do you want to play raft today?" And it was the one day that I didn't. Like, I was just feeling a multiplayer game. And she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you hate raft." Like, dude, she never forgave me for not playing raft on that one fucking Wednesday or whatever
He
it
told
was.
me he'd never play it with me again.
That's
and I
not
said,
true.
Wow.
It's not
wow.
true. It's simply not
That
true.
feels really sad.
Listen,
I'm surprised you're even doing this podcast together now.
listen.
That
I
feels
care.
like a friendship
I
end.
care about our friendship. I'm not a 1% bozo.
Listen, I had a little bit of money in Long Winter because I just braved the winter, okay? I braved the winter and I went to the stock houses.
Brave the winter. Yeah, with
Braved
all
the
that
winter.
oil, I bet. Getting all that money.
Look,
brave the
Elizabeth.
winter in her luxurious fur coat.
I just...
Oh, this?
It was so cold.
I had berries, okay? I was clothing myself with berries. It's all I had, all right?
Oh, my lord. Oh, my god. Look at BD Brent rating with 1,017 people.
Oh, very
BD
fancy,
Brent,
this one.
thank you. Thank you for the raid. We're on the front page of Twitch now. The best podcast
progress.
on the internet. Let's go.
Oh.
Thank you. You're so incredible. Wow.
Suck.
Whoa. Oh my god. Whoa. What's been going on in life, guys? What you been doing?
Gaming.
Literally creating. This is like 90% of my life. I try to have like something outside of this so I don't actually go insane. Like I'm definitely like an insane hermit now. But like to keep myself from like the full insanity, I have been working out a little bit. So I go to a rock climbing gym and that like takes me away from content creation for like 2 seconds. That's my
buff.
balance. Yeah, just like this much. Like I can lift like an 8-pound weight. I'm really strong.
Let's go.
So,
Dude, the quads.
yeah. Just 8-pound weights.
Just
real good. Real strong.
Rock solid.
Rock. Like,
Rock solid.
Rocks, because rock climb, rock solid. Rocks.
For the rock climbing, correct. Yeah.
Rocks
Mhm.
are
Have
funny
to be.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what I do. That's it. That's I
Ask
create and I
questions.
climb.
Honestly,
Oh, go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I've honestly just been like in all of my free time prepping for my event on Saturday for my 3-year anniversary.
No self-promo, please.
And I have
No.
so much things planned.
Amazing.
Tell us about it.
There's
Shamelessly
gonna
plug.
be pool parties and maybe shaving my head. I might be bald. I don't know. It depends how it goes. We could go up to 60 hours. It could be as short as 3 hours. I don't know. But we're going to be big vibing. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have balloons and fun stuff and maybe a ball pit or something. Just a lot of cool things.
Is it going to be like
And
the
then
McDonald's
we're
ball
dropping
pit?
new merch. We're going to be dropping new merch. It's going to be sick.
Love
I'm
it.
excited.
Now you kind
I
of
was wondering if you were because I
sorry.
didn't see. I was looking for merch for you, and I didn't see much yet. So I was surprised because you do all the art things, and I was like, "Where's Macaroni merch? I need some," and I didn't see any.
Yeah, so I used to like make it out of my house, like print design, cut everything out of my house, but it got to be too much with like also editing and everything else that we do, and then I also produce all my stickers and do my Patreon exclusive stickers, so it just got to be a lot, and it was like overwhelming to the point where it wasn't fun anymore. And I didn't want to like have it not be fun anymore, you know? So I was like, we're just gonna move it all over to Fourth Wall, and I'll get some new designs up, and we'll have a whole new drop. So
Oh, yeah.
that's what we're doing. I'm pretty excited about
Yeah,
it.
you kind of did like a soft drop too, right? Because of a goal you hit.
Yeah, we hit a Hello
Oh.
Fresh goal. It was pretty sick. It's true.
Oh yeah. I feel like you've also been doing the same. I've been dabbling in more sponsorships lately. Yes, I've sold out, I guess you could say. But I feel like I've been implementing them well in a way that like doesn't affect me much. So, for
Yeah.
example, the other day I did one in Arctictopia. Meg, you also did one. And I wore like this Yeti onesie, and I like did this whole thing, and I had some people join me, and so Arctictopia is just this little like indie puzzle game type thing, and I feel like it went really well, and I've been doing that with more and more sponsorships as of late, and I think it's going really well, and I think it's working. And what are your takes on sponsorships and everything? Because I think they're good.
Get that bag,
I-
honestly, especially like not like especially if you're a full-time creator and like you need the money. Like, I think everybody's gonna understand. You know what I mean? I haven't done any myself yet. I like keep my eye on stuff, and I've started signing up for more things to keep my eye on stuff. But I don't play a lot of indie games. It's not really part of my brand unless it's something that like really, really grabs me. So
Sure.
I've got to find the right thing for me.
Yeah.
We'll see. I know a lot of them are like smaller games, and I just don't want to like I'll sell out in terms of like getting a little bag, but like I don't want to do it in a way that like doesn't feel right for me. So like
Yeah.
if I did it, maybe I could do like Raid Shadow Legends and just make it really fucking funny.
That's what I
because-
did. I did
yeah,
the Raid
like, just
Shadow
make
Legends
it
one.
funny. Yeah.
I did the Raid Shadow Legends one, and absolutely, like, make a meme out of it and turn it into something, and it works so well. And I got the Raid Shadow Legends bag, and I'm not ashamed.
Yeah,
I don't give
that's
a fuck,
it.
dude.
So if I were gonna do it, that would be how I would. I would do something like where I would joke about it, or I'd have to find something that fits into like my overall brand because it's just not that's not mine right now.
Yeah.
So.
I think I've been big sleeping on sponsorships for the most part because I haven't gotten any until recently. But like also the ones that I would get like didn't interest me, and like Mad was saying, like I want to like I'm cool with selling out as long as it's like authentic to like me and like what I do.
Right.
Like HelloFresh, like I genuinely use HelloFresh like on a daily basis, like legitimately just works for my household. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. But like any way that I can not ask like of my community to like help me live, you know, like the more that I can like outsource that income somewhere else, the better. Like, cause like I don't know, I don't want to take, you know, as much as I don't have to like ask my community to help me live, the better.
Yeah.
Like if I can get some random corporation who made this game to like pay me $50 to play it for an hour and a half, I'm down. I'm totally down to do that.
Yeah.
Especially if it like fits in the genre of games I already play anyways. It's like, fuck it, why not?
That's exactly it, right? Is like you want to take that pressure off because like especially if you're again like doing the full-time creating, like 2 months of it, I'm like, I don't want to like, you know, make anybody feel pressure to give me money. Like if I don't make money tomorrow, like I will figure it out. You know what I mean? Like I don't ever want people to feel that pressure. It's literally to buy me time right now to create a lot of other stuff too. But I have been spending the majority of my time like working on stream stuff. And I feel like I have to invest that time to like get to a point where it's okay. Like get to a point where it's all just kind of even keel and I don't have to worry about it for a while. Like automated and like events are automated and I have Canva templates and I have templates for this and I have ideas for event, like all of that like sorted. So I don't have to worry about it. All of the upgrades I'd been putting off. Once I feel in like a good position for that, which I think will take maybe 2 more like full days outside of stream, I'm hoping to get more into the other stuff I have planned. But it's tough to like feel like you're pressuring anyone because I don't want that at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
You don't want it to take away from, you know, the like foundation that you've already built and everything. And yeah, that makes sense.
You stream every day?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I stream 4 days. I do Tuesday through Thursday during like Eastern Standard Time workday, and then Saturdays, usually afternoons, but I pushed it a little bit later this month because I'm collabing with Miss Megsy. So right now I think we're probably going to keep it a little bit later, but yeah.
Okay.
The 5.
Cool. There's this YouTube channel, I forget what they changed their name to. His name is Harris Heller, and he used to be a Twitch streamer. He's a streamer on YouTube now. Their old channel was Alpha Gaming. I think they rebranded to like Senpai Gaming or something. I think that's
I'm super familiar with this stuff. I didn't watch Twitch at all when I started streaming. So I like absorbed his stuff to try to figure out Twitch culture a little bit faster. So I started watching Twitch streams after I started. Like I just saw it on like PlayStation where you could broadcast and I was like, why don't I do that and just like see what happens? Like my buddies and I are playing Warzone. Someone will think we're funny. Nobody thought we were funny. We weren't funny, but look and listen. I still stayed on the internet anyway. And it just, I had no idea what I was getting into. And so I like started watching Twitch streams, started watching Harris Heller, and I like absorbed everything he had to say to like learn about it.
He kind of, I've watched a lot of his stuff, and I don't necessarily agree with like everything he says, but that's okay. He has a ton of like really, really great advice and tutorials and stuff. He does a lot of reviews, like gear reviews, and he does a lot of just like advice and tutorial stuff. And I think it's interesting because he started off as like just a creator, like a normal you know, like he played games and whatever, and he was big on like I think he was a Vine creator originally, and then he kind of changed his stuff as the internet changed. But he ended up turning into like tutorial content, and that's his brand now. Like that's what he does, is like streamer advice. And he had a really transparent video where he broke down his income dollar by dollar, and he showed everything. And I think 60% of his income came from affiliations and brand deals, which is insane. And it makes sense for like him because he does a
Yeah.
lot of YouTube content. So if he has a link in the description or whatever, right, it's like built on that.
Mhm.
So people click the link and they buy stuff. And he
For sure.
built his income on that. And now his income changed where it comes from he makes stream beats on
Mhm.
Spotify and literally every music platform ever. So he broke it down and he gets like 17 grand a month from stream beats just from people using it, which is fucking insane.
I mean, that's what you have to do though. And
Yeah.
people, a lot of people who like think about going full time with streaming or content creation or anything, they'll be like, well, I need to have this many subs to go full time. This is
Right.
what I can do to start. No, you eventually just have to figure, like, you have to create like a savings bucket so that you have something to fall back on.
Yeah.
And then you have to be making just enough and then just cut the cord. Just do it.
And you
Because at the
can't,
end of the day, you've
like-
got to aim for stuff. You've
Yeah.
got to build more stuff on top of it, like he did with Stream Beats. You can't
Yeah.
just be like, oh, I'm going to stream and make money forever.
And also, like, it's the not putting your eggs in one basket kind of a thing. Like sponsorships have definitely helped me out a lot recently. Like, since I've been taking them, like, they do help a ton. Super thankful for those. But also, like, my Patreon helps a shit ton. Like, I do, like, monthly exclusive stickers. And then, like, I also do my art commissions. And then I also have streaming. So, like...
Yeah.
If one of those areas fails for some reason, I'm still going to be okay. I'm still going to be able to pay my mortgage, but like it might be a little bit more tight, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. Like as long as I can just like barely scrape by, I'm cool. Like as long as I can just keep creating and like doing my thing and like enjoying what I do, that's a dub. That's a huge dub.
You have to think long term if you're going to do any entrepreneurial endeavor, and especially a creative entrepreneurial endeavor. Like a lot of people just think, oh, subs, I need this sub count, I need this, I need to cover all my costs. Like it's a little bit more complex than that. Like you've got to think about what you're going to build on top of it, because if you're just planning on streaming, you're not going to last very long. You're going to get burned out, you're going to get tired, and you're going to quit. Like that happens to a lot of people. And so a lot of people keep reminding me that, because you don't want to lose sight of it. You got to create a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And the thing that is like bare bones basic about it is people don't always have money to give you. So you can't rely on subs and everything because people run out of money.
Yeah.
So,
And
it's
there's a lot of external factors you have zero control over,
Yeah.
Yeah, that and in like summer, like people have like vacations to go on. Like people can go outside and pay for their entertainment in other ways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's
like
a lot of people
experience
who
over everything. Like
absolutely. There are a lot of people I've talked to in the last couple months who are like, wow, my numbers are down. I'm nervous. This scares me. And I'm like, look, it's summertime sadness. I've only been in this game for a very short period of time, but I'm already aware of like the seasonality of it because I come from a very like heavy business background. I worked in corporate finance and have a graduate degree, master's of business. Like I know what I'm talking about with entrepreneurial endeavors, which is why I wasn't as scared to make the jump as a lot of people, because I have like at least a knowledge background to know kind of like what I was getting into mentally. And I realized the seasonality of this very quickly was summer is just accept it, be ready for it. I knew I was quitting right before everything started going. So I knew what I was gonna get into with it, but like people get nervous, and I still do some days where I'm like, but I'm like, it's summertime sadness. So I've been calling it.
Yeah. So I guess your entrepreneurial I can't fucking say it, dude.
It's such a hard word. It really is. I mess it up every day. It's so hard.
How did you get into streaming, and how did you start? Are you a COVID streamer? Did you start at
I'm a COVID
in
baby. Yeah, I'm a
2020?
COVID baby. I've always been like in like creative spaces though. When I finished school and I was like I was in my first full-time job, and I like didn't know what I was doing with my life, and I was like, how did I end up here? Like this isn't what I expected for my life. Like I started really thinking through things, and I started writing. And that's what I'd always wanted to do. It was what I thought I was going to go to school for, and things just went off track. And I started writing. And so I was writing for like 3 or 4 years, just working on a novel idea and like a few other ideas, and like had a whole series planned. And I kind of put that away when I was going through some personal stuff. And then it was right before when COVID hit. And so I just started streaming because I was gaming with my buddies and it was like the only socialization I had. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should try broadcasting. And then when I did and it kind of like clicked for me, I was like, oh, I actually love this, because there was a part of me in college that had wanted to go into like broadcast journalism as well. So I liked the idea of like being on a screen. I'd really wanted to be on like a radio station at one point and they didn't hire me, and I'm still bitter about it to this day. And I just, my whole goal in life is just to have more like viewership than them. You know what I mean? Like, look, so it had always been something that I was like interested in, and storytelling in general, and like gaming and all of that has just been like part of my life forever. And my like talkativeness doesn't really go very well in IRL as much, but like it works really well for streaming.
Yeah.
So I just kind of found like a home here, and I like found a lot of really good friendships here, and I felt like I finally belonged somewhere. And that's where I started to really like build a community. And I was like, maybe I could like use this to bolster all the other plans I've had and, you know, get out of like that career that I at this point now hate. I actually really liked the work I was doing. I just hated the like corporate life and all of that, all of the bullshit and politics that comes with that. So I'm like, I could do that on the side for small businesses that actually matter, like data analysis and helping people with finance and just like budgeting and Excel. I was like, I can do that on the side. Like, why would I have to do that for a corporation? So I'm like, you know what? I have plenty of skills built up after like 7 years in the industry. Like, let me just get out and do all the things I love and see what happens. And streaming was just like, it's the first short-term part of that to make an income while I build everything.
Cool. That's dope. That's really dope. Yeah, I think we've talked about this before, but similar to what you just said about not being able to talk very well in like IRL situations, I'm exactly the same way. Like streaming, I don't have an issue, but if someone walks up to me and asks me a question in real life, like at my real job, it's so hard for me. I'm an entirely different person when I'm there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a completely different person at that job, and like other people have noticed too. There's someone who watches me at work. It's funny. I gave him my Twitch one day and he comes in occasionally and he's like, dude, like the first time he watched my stream, he was like, that's not even you. That's insane. So yeah. My personality
I have
changes
the opposite,
so much.
actually.
Oh, really?
People say I'm like the same person, just a little bit more extreme, but like generally the same person. But that's why the IRL is a little bit weird, because people don't necessarily like I've been called like intense and just a lot, and like it's not for everyone, but it does work on the internet apparently. So, you know, like, because you want that little bit of extra on the internet. It just in real life it can be a lot for people. So
yeah, I guess my extra like comes out way more. Like I'm not like a different person, but I'm just like turned down to like 2 in real life situations, and then here I'm like actually me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That's actually really cool that it like brings out the more authentic you. That's really cool.
Yeah, it does. So
Maya was kind of talking to me like this the other day. He was like, we went to a wedding and he was like, it's so weird how much different you are like in real life. Like, because like, you know, like you wouldn't like go out of your way to like meet people because you're shy, but then like you could be streaming and you're just screaming like Taylor Swift at like 3 a.m, like with lights flashing. And he's like, I could never do what you do like on stream, but like it's weird that if we go to a wedding, like I could meet everyone in the room by the end of the night, but you would never.
Yeah.
And I'm like, funny. That is so true.
Yeah. I used to do Meg knows this, but I used to record weddings with my friend Zach. We kind of started a little business, and I stepped away from it, but he's still going strong. But I did those weddings, and I had to be like, you know, outgoing because I had to talk to the client and everything. And I was often put with the brides like during their prep and everything. So that is way different than the grooms getting prepped. So they're always just like crazy. They're insane.
I've actually gotten to see both sides too, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And it's definitely different. I was a groomswoman in a wedding, so I was going back and forth because I like changed with the women and like did like just hung out with them while I was like the hair and makeup, all that stuff. And then I would like go down and hang out with the guys, and it's 2 different vibes.
Yeah, it's
the girls were eating salad and the guys could order anything off the menu. So you better bet your girl got a burger. But I came back up and they were eating like bird food, and I was like, y'all okay?
That's so funny. Yeah, but so I had to be like outgoing, but it was like it was different, and it was like a business outgoing, so I had to like be outgoing in a different way to them, because I can't just start fucking yelling about, I don't know, fucking beans or something. I have to like
Yeah. Gotta be professional.
yeah, I gotta be professional, and you gotta be like polite, and I can't just talk about random shit, and it's so different. But then I would walk up to Zach and like say something wacky and be way different. But you know, it was such a weird world for me to be in, and I don't know, this is the place, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You either feel it or you don't, I think. You know, there's some people who try to force and they're like, I really want to stream, but they hate it. Look, it's one of those things. It's the same thing that I was told like in the writing industry, because I actually like got into writing Twitter a lot, and I like have still a bigger following over there than I do here, and probably will for a long time, because I just was like in that space. And I heard so often like, if you don't love this, just go. Like you're torturing yourself. Like
Yeah.
it's that thing that you like feel like you have to do, or just go do something else.
Mhm.
It's an all-consuming lifestyle. It's wild.
Yeah. I've I've had low numbers and everything, but I don't think there's been a moment where I'm like, oh, I don't want to stream anymore.
Yeah.
There hasn't been that, and I think that's what
Because
you
it's not about
need.
the numbers, it's
Right.
about the feel, you know?
Right. Like at a point, like when you get full time, like yeah, it kind of, you know, you obviously
yeah.
need some of the stuff. But yeah, it's not at its core.
It's not the hobby.
About that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like this is what I need to do, you know? Like I need this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's what you need if you're going to be a content creator, like
The drive, just like that you can't not do it, is pretty much like where you get to. It's like
Yeah.
I've got to do something creative. If I'm not streaming, like if Twitch were to die tomorrow, I'd be going to do something else. I'd probably be creating videos for YouTube and getting back on writing, which is what I plan to do anyway while streaming. So it's like it's that creative like passion to just create something. Yeah.
Sure. Hey, gamers, exclamation point advice. Get your questions in here. We have a couple right now, but we need more. We're going to answer your burning questions for you. Anything you need to know. Anything you've been keeping secret for so long.
We're ready.
We'll give you big advice. Also, I want to say thank you to Wild Guy and Tony, because the fact that they said my camera switching is good now, I'm dying inside. I'm loving it. I can't believe this, because there's been some of the early episodes. I just didn't camera switch, bro. But I've got it down to a T. I've got it. So, what do you think? Where do you want to go, Meg? You got anything you want to talk about? Should we go into it? What do you got? What are you eating? Saltines?
Very fancy.
What's
very
everyone's
fancy
favorite
dinner over there.
cracker?
I don't need a ton of
Saltines.
crackers.
Saltines? You're a saltine? You don't need a ton of crackers?
Ooh, wheat thins are nice though. Wheat thins have that. Actually, I don't know if you guys have ever had those like communion crackers. I'm honestly about them. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I remember when I was younger, because I was like I grew up in a religious setting, and I remember asking a youth pastor. I was like, dude, how do I get more of this shit? Like, I like go up to him after the fucking like communion, and I was like, yo, so how do I get more of that though?
Can I just have like a bag of the
Like,
communion
you can't have it.
crackers?
We literally bury it. Like, you can't. It's like it's Jesus. You can't have it. And I was like, but like I'm hungry.
You can buy them though.
Can I buy them on Amazon?
Look and listen.
I'm looking right
Yeah,
now.
you can get like stuff that's really similar. Those are banging crackers. I'll have those any day. That are like wheat
They're
thins.
basically just like rice cakes, but like smashed down.
Yeah, they're good. They're really
They
good.
are kind of good.
Crackers.
They're dry, but like it's part of it. It's part of the experience.
Bread. Broadman Church Supplies communion bread 500 count.
Yeah, I think I've mostly seen it in bulk, which is like I really don't need that many. I just want like a little bit to snack on, but I guess I
Resealable
could like
bag included. Does
Put it on the throne.
Does
Yeah,
it come blessed?
honestly, I should. Just people would
Communion
maybe
crackers on the throne wish
love
list.
them.
Oh my god.
They're so good.
I bought them for
Yeah.
weekly communion. That's one of the reviews.
Whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sure.
anyone who knows, look, You know what I'm talking about. Not me, like, literally asking for food at, like, something that's not a food event. But, anything can be a food event if you try hard enough, all right? If it's free, it's for me.
Wait, let me read this. These
Please
are
put it on their own. I'm going to note it.
these are fresh. Tastes like a normal Lord's Supper's cracker with no salt, but I love the taste in the normal size. They aren't like the larger round ones, but are perfect for recognizing our Savior's broken body. Would highly recommend.
Oh my God.
Love the zipper bag too. Dude.
Our Savior's broken body.
Our Savior's broken body. Pepper loves communion crackers. She actually told me. She DM'd me on Discord.
Anything can be hard food if you try hard enough. Bad 2022. Look, listen, free is the best flavor. It is. If it's free, it's for me. Look. I love
You guys
you.
say
There goes
hi?
my favorite crackers, Mufussy.
Listen.
That's me.
Oh, man.
Pepper, you want to be a
Ow.
podcast guest?
Say hi.
I wish
Say
Murph
hi.
would hang out with us.
She's
I don't know where he
pissed.
went.
She looks so mad.
She's pissed. She doesn't want to be on the
What?
podcast.
Say hi. Quit being crabby. You're being crabby.
Oh,
No!
she's done.
She's
She's done.
No.
He's like,
I'm
no, I don't
sorry.
want to.
Okay. I didn't mean to force you to talk. You're cool. You can just chill. You can just chill. You can just
Nope, she's
chill.
done now. Nope, she's decided.
I'm
It's
sorry.
like, nope, I didn't want to talk. You tried to make me. I'm out of
Okay,
here.
are
I'm
you
done.
relaxed now? You relaxed? Okay.
She's
cool?
looking through you.
Are you cool? Ah. Okay, you cool?
No, that was not cool. That was a not cool. That was a let me out of here.
Set me
Do you
free!
love me? I'm sorry.
It's like,
You
I do
love
not
me
accept this
now.
apology. Let me out.
She froze. Get a load of this bitch.
She's done.
I'm sorry. You accept my apology?
No, she does not.
That is the most angry cat I've ever seen in my entire life.
That was a put me down right meow.
Look at her.
She looks upset.
What?
Guys, Nugget goes up here, so there's like claw marks all over.
What?
Tell us.
Are you good? Why you look so mad?
Oh,
She told you, dude.
Okay, shit, go. Damn.
Oh my god.
She's mad,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Fuck.
well, I did try to hold Murph a couple times. Well, not hold. He was actually jumped up on my desk when he shouldn't have. I had to teach him no. And I tried to put him down, and he 2 times broke my headphone cable because he freaked out just by me, like, picking him up. They do not look cats.
I had to
I also
switch
tried
a
to
wire-
teach my cats no, but that
Yeah.
didn't work.
I had to switch to a wireless headset because I have these Astros, and Nugget loves Astro cables. They're his favorite cable.
Oh.
I don't know if it's the texture
thing.
or if it's just something about it. That's his
Huh.
favorite cable.
Is it a braided cable?
No.
Oh,
He doesn't eat braided cables.
My cats only like braided cables. They
That's
won't fuck with any
insane.
other cables except for braided cables.
Nugget is the absolute opposite. I started changing every single one of my cables to braided cables because he doesn't like them. But the Astro cable, I literally opened one once, like brand new, because he chewed through the first one. I opened it. I accidentally left it on my bed because I went to go feed the motherfucker, and I come back and the cable's in half on the floor.
motherfucker.
He chewed right through it, bro. He's like, bro, I don't need that dinner. I just had dinner.
Give him a chance. Just
He chewed right through it, and I got it.
no.
Literally, all I did was take his food out of the can and put it on the plate, and it was like 2 minutes, and that cable was just done. $20 out the window. It's like, fuck,
That's
dude.
wild.
Yeah, he's real crazy. He's real crazy. Dude, underscore said, somehow being trapped makes her the only second most abused cat on stream. Justice for Nugget Patty.
I love that we have 3 cat people in here.
Yeah, there's actually a cat tax on the M Squared podcast.
Yes.
So
I love it.
You already showed your cat for the picture,
Yeah.
so that's fine. I know he won't.
Yeah, he's back there. You can kind of see his little outline right here. He's there.
thought-
He just doesn't want to hang out with us. I don't know why he won't come right here, but
I thought
he's
Matt
up
only
with
had
her.
one cat for the longest time,
I
and then I saw
literally
both
sent you
of
a
them,
picture of two.
and I literally went, and I was like, "Wait, you have two cats?"
Literally had sent you a picture of two cats, and
I
you
swear
just
I've only
didn't
seen
know.
one ever.
That's so funny.
They look similar, sort of.
Shook.
Like they're both kind of gray, but he's like a brownish gray, and he has more stripes than she does. And but she's like less than half his size, so that's the biggest difference. Yeah,
Noise.
they're
Little,
cuties.
little tiny cats. Nugget.
But yeah, she hides.
We tried to do a thing. My girlfriend brought her cat over to see if they would have a play date, and the reaction was the opposite of what we were expecting. Her cat, we thought was gonna freak out a little bit. Absolutely fine. She walked in here and was like, "Bro, this place is sick." And then Nugget sitting here, he was pissed. He was like, "Get her out of my house.
Oh wow.
Get her out of my domain. This is mine."
Interesting.
Noises came out of that boy I didn't know existed. I'm telling you.
I'm
Interesting.
telling you.
You would think the one who has the domain would be a little bit more like, yeah, this is my space.
Yeah.
You've entered it. Know that you're second here, but you can enter.
No.
But like, no.
There was no "you're second here." He was like, "Ah!" And it's funny because she brought like a blanket over too. And
Fuck, what's that?
I was copying the noise. That's what he said, dude. That's what he
Okay.
said. There was a blanket on my bed, and after the cat left, the blanket was still on the bed, and he still like hissed at it. It was like, "The fuck, she's still here." And he gets off the bed, and he was like peeking around to see like. I was like, "Bro, she's gone, please." It was something. It was something else.
Yeah, you should have seen Murph play. Murph when I played Stray. Yeah, he like would hop up here. I even like put in my iPad over there with the stream up on low so that he could like kind of hear the kitties meow and like vibe to it. But he would like jump up here, see the cats on the screen, look at me, and be like, "No." Absolutely not. You're gonna play with me now, not these cats on the screen. He would like grab me. He was jealous.
That's so funny.
He's a needy boy.
I saw
Yeah.
so many TikToks and stuff of cats like looking at Stray.
Mhm.
It's been like, I feel like the culture behind Stray is just gonna be that now. Like, did your cat react to it or not?
Yeah.
Nugget
I wish I'd
didn't
had
give a
it where they
fuck.
could hear it better, but
I had him watch Stray and he didn't
oh,
care.
there he is.
Yeah.
There he
Yeah,
is.
see,
Here's
you're
his name.
talking about it and he knows now. He's pissed.
There he is.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
He knows.
He knew. You heard his name. Hi, cute boy.
Oh, did you notice, by the way, that Nugget doesn't have a tail? When I did long cat with him.
Little nub.
He's got a little nub.
Oh.
Oh, he's sleeping right now on the bed, so I'm not gonna pick him up. But, yeah, he's got a little nub. He's a little nub boy. So whenever I go to someone's house that has a cat with a tail, it's very strange for me. I'm just like, oh, what the fuck is this thing? It's very silly. Meg, are you excited with your Bill Murray sweatshirt? Are you excited for the new Bill Murray album?
I feel like that's the face of a fraud.
It's coming.
Yeah,
very
I
soon.
knew that there was a new Bill Murray album coming out, and that's why I wore the sweatshirt today.
Absolutely.
Not because it just came out of the dryer, not because it was clean, not because it is soft, but because there's a new album coming out soon.
Yeah.
I don't know when exactly, but probably soon.
There's not
That
a
was not
release
the face
date
for a
yet,
fraud
so
at
it's
all.
okay. But I would like to show you a quick post that. So Bill Murray, me and Magaroni met the singer of Bill Murray in real life, and he was talking about how he wants to stream on Twitch and all of this stuff, and he's trying to get his wife to stream on Twitch.
His
'cause
wife's a plat in
yeah.
Apex.
She's literally almost max rank in
She's
Apex.
a god.
Yeah, it's insane.
Goddess. Sorry, she's a goddess.
And he's just a meme lord. He literally opened the concert with "What the fuck is up, gamers?" and he's just incredible. So this is what they posted to announce their new album. I'll do a little zoom in. It is that picture. It's very interesting, and it says, "Looks like meat is back on the menu, boys. Immediately upon listening, you will look like this." This
Looks like the mind flare. It's like a buff mind flare.
Immediately upon listening, you will look like this. This new masterpiece boasts an average of 934,850 grams of protein per second of listening. You're going to absolutely adore these Urak beats to march to Isengard to. That's what he said.
What day is it coming out?
There's not a release date yet. He just said sooner than you think is the direct quote.
Well, then I think tomorrow. Where's my album?
They have a plan, but they want to make sure they're going to meet the deadline kind of response.
Probably.
That's exactly what sooner than you think means. Look, that's a business term right there. Look.
I love it.
Boy.
Oh my lord. All right, gamers. Meg, are you ready to should we hop into advice? What do you think? You got anything you want to cover here? Any burning questions for Mad?
Mad.
Yeah.
Why do you hate poor people? I just want to address it, like, for once and for all. Like, why do you hate poor people?
Literally, look and listen. I just went through the winter with my berries, and I got a bunch of items from these, like, little storage things, and then I sold them, and then Meg goes, I don't have any money. And I said, I do.
She said, I have 7K, so...
That's not what I said. I said I have 5K.
First it was 3, and then it was 5.
Yeah, it was 3. I was like, well, I have 3K. I just stated a fact.
So next time somebody comes up to you and says, spare change,
Yeah,
I'm
but
poor, you're going to be like, I have 6K.
Which one of us is a homeowner and which one of us had to move in with the other because we didn't have a home? I was homeless and you took me in, so who's the real rich one now?
I worked so hard to chop those trees and make us a home.
Did I not?
I worked my ass off.
I made the money to buy you a hatchet so that you could do that for us. And
anyone who's listening to the audio version is so confused because they have no context to this whole conversation. Watch the VOD from 8/11 on MADkurious or Meg Tony's channel if you want context to this audio version of whatever the fuck we're talking about right now. But she hates poor people. Just know that. Just know she hates poor people.
Longvinter, okay? We were starting out Longvinter. I am still homeless, and I moved into Meg's home, which she so graciously offered because she's the real rich one here. So,
rich in my heart, which is all that matters, Mad. Not your 5K. Not your 3K.
Look,
not
money
your.
can't buy wood,
I can afford 2 hatchets.
Money can't buy wood. All right, look and listen. Not in that universe.
Yeah, she has to slave away and chop the trees down herself.
I worked my ass off.
Yeah.
Well, Mad deafened me because she was getting raids. I was chopping down trees to make this house a home.
Mad, why are you couch surfing if you're rich? That's what I'm saying. Meg's the real rich one here, not me. Money means nothing in that economy. Wood does.
Nah, she's just saving on a few months of rent, and then she'll move out.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
No, you're stuck with me now. I'm not moving out. Joke's on you.
I was only moving in for a month, and then it turned into.
Now you're stuck with me. Look and listen. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you know what you got yourself into.
She hates poor people. All right, so the advice for him. I see we got 7 responses. Shall we?
Yeah, let's hop into it. Gamers, once again, if you want to get your questions in, we're going to leave the advice form open while we're answering some. So if you want to fill out some anonymous questions, it's completely anonymous. I used to call people out, but I've decided that I've pushed further than that, you know. I'm a changed man. If I know who you are by putting a question that is very targeted, I will no longer call you out. I will pretend like I have no idea who you are.
Make sure to change to individual.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. Make sure to change to individual so that we both know what number we're on, and also you don't get any foreshadow who submitted maybe
fine.
future questions.
Fine.
Um,
We did get some foreshadowing for this first one, and it was very, very sad news. We actually saw this response when we were prepping to go live.
we got a spoiler.
Ladies and gentlemen, gals and pals, we have the unfortunate news of saying that the M squared couple, the official M squared couple that we, gave advice to and we coached on their dates, apparently have broken up. So their 5-week endeavor is no more. The first response says, "So bad news for the pod. Unfortunately, there will no longer be any dates going forward, in parentheses, at least with her. My question is, how do you get over someone/them out of your head?"
You know what? They probably broke up because we haven't been on podcast for a whole extra week. Maybe if
Literally?
we were here last week, maybe they would have been okay.
Literally, if you guys didn't do Capri's call, they'd be still together.
You know
It's our
what?
fault.
It's
It's our
true.
fault.
Caprice on
That's it.
Poppy, I'm calling you out. You broke up the M squared couple.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
That feels right. Yeah.
I can't believe this.
Yeah.
It's so sad. Literally, we were prepping and we saw the response come in and we both went, we were both so sad. Oh.
It was mostly sad too because he was like, I don't think we have any responses yet. And then I went on and I was like, we have one. And then I started reading it. And I was like, oh no, I wish we didn't have it.
So
I
now
was
that
like,
they're
oh.
now that they're broken up, let's answer this person's question. How do you get someone/them out of your head? I've got a response for you. A way to get them out of your head. Actually, this Saturday at 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, you can actually watch Macaroni Tony's Tipathon, and it'll be a great distraction for you.
And all that
You know.
money you're going to spend buying her dinners and shoes and all that dumb stuff.
You can give it
help
straight to
me.
Meg. Exactly.
And we can raise a goal and we can make me bald. It'll be so cool. It'll be so worth it.
Yeah.
Also, here's my advice to you.
Suck.
Good day,
Wait, what
sir.
are they sucking? Oh. Move
I do have
on
serious
and
advice.
suck.
I actually do have serious advice. So
Let's
someone
hear
who
it.
went through some shit in the last year and had to fucking heal. I'll tell you what. So distracting, doing any of that, it's only gonna help symptoms of it. It's not gonna help the real problem. Like trying to drink it away, trying to do anything like that, it's not gonna help. Okay. You actually have to just focus on you at the end of the day. And I know that's to make it uncliche, it's not just focusing on bettering yourself or doing something like that. Legitimately just focus on what is within your scope of control. And don't let the external affect you as much anymore. So I did a lot of I'd never really meditated before, and I've never been good at it before or after. Even I'm not that great at it now, but I took I think a month basically, or 3 weeks, where I really meditated every day, and I was focused on just my control, what I had control over in my life, and I only focused on those things for 3 weeks and stopped letting the external affect me at all. And the things that needed to come back into my life from the external, they found their way back. And that person was no longer one of them. So you just got to focus on that, peace more than happiness, just being in the present moment, if that makes any sense. So,
I think
look out for you.
I think what makes it harder for people to get over somebody is that they make that person kind of their whole world when they're with that person.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I think my advice would be to remember who you were before them, do things that you genuinely enjoyed doing, and revert to you, do you.
Yeah.
And not ever letting go of that again. That's
True.
that was a big thing I learned was the next time I find myself in a situation where maybe I end up in a relationship again, the last thing I'm going to do is make them the center of my world. I'm going to keep my identity.
Absolutely.
So make sure that you do that, and it'll prevent as much heartache for yourself by keeping your authentic self throughout any relationship, not even just romantic, anything.
It's
Oh.
true.
Absolutely.
Wow. Real advice given on the M
Real
Squared
advice?
podcast. I can't believe
Who knew?
This is incredible. Underscore said, "Holy shit, the first real licensed therapist." I do the licensed therapist bit for like everybody. I started it like probably 5 episodes ago or so. I was just like, we have a licensed therapist on, so I think that's the first advice that's been wow.
Well, you happen to ask a question that I had a lot of experience with recently, and I couldn't get out of bed for a while, so I had to figure something out. So that was the way, you know.
Works.
So I think it could work for a lot of people. It's never the same for everyone, but the cliches certainly didn't, and people yelling cliches at me did not help. So that is what finally helps me.
Good. That's good stuff. All right, Meg, you want to handle the next one?
The next one says, girlfriend, how? Here's my advice. You don't need a girlfriend. Stop looking at the world like you need a partner. I feel like, I don't know why, but like this makes me so mad. I hate it when people are always like, must be nice. I can't imagine having a partner. I can't imagine having a boyfriend. I can't imagine having a girlfriend. And like, to the meme part of it, it's like funny to an extent, but like after that, it's like, okay, your happiness and stuff like should not rely on another person ever. Even when you are in a relationship, you should still just be like happy to be alone and spend time with yourself and like do things you enjoy doing. Because at the end of the day, it's your fucking life and you're not dependent on that person. And I hate that thought of like, how do I get a partner? Or like, oh, must be nice. Like, no, it's not nice. It takes work and it takes dedication and it takes communication and effort to be in a relationship. It's not like this nice little present that you're given. Like,
yeah,
it takes work.
Being in a relationship will not make you
perfect.
It's not it's not gonna make your life perfect, and it's not gonna make you so happy all of a sudden. You got to make yourself happy too. And
you're the main character in your own life. Don't make someone else the main character.
Yeah.
It's only going to bring everyone unhappiness at the end of the day.
I also really hate that like saying where they're like, I don't know, where they're like, oh, they make me so whole. And I'm like, no. Nope. If that's your mindset, you're going to break up 100% at some point. You're going to have heartache. It's going to be a bad day. I could never live without you. Like, that shit actually grosses me out because I'm like, no, you can live without me. And I hope you know how to live without me because I'm not always going to be here. Yeah. Like, you know, like, I don't know. That's like a scary thought. Like, that shit, like, actually, like, freaks me out. Like, if somebody ever says that to me, it's an instant turn off because I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta get out.
M in chat said, everyone is a whole ass human. It's true.
That's it. It's true. That's it. You know? Yeah. You don't need anyone to complete you ever. I'll tell you what, as someone who, I'm a little bit insane, but I've been hermiting all year and it's been really good for me. Because I've become my most authentic self, and it's why I was able to quit my job and why I was able to do the things that I've done this year. Oh no.
I'm sorry,
no.
We just replied at the same time, total opposite.
Oh no.
Princeton, I can't live without the M Squared podcast, and at the exact same time, Mufussy said cringe and I said heart.
Oh no. Well, it clearly doesn't freak Meg out as much as she thought. She loves it.
Listen, it's different when it's about a podcast.
Different when it's from Brent. Look.
Yeah, it's different.
I am a whole ass human.
Yeah, a whole ass human. You get it. That's it.
My whole human is ass.
Right now. That perfectly sums up this podcast. Oh my god. Oh, that was incredible. That timing, though.
Can I get this next one?
Yeah.
I want to do my best Murr impression for this one.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so I banged Capri's mom. He's really distressed about this. He's called me names, told me he hates me, and honestly, it hurts. I've always looked up to him. To have him not be able to look up to me as a father figure, or even as his friend at this point, it just makes me sad. I just want us to all be a happy family and want for someone other than his mom to call me daddy. What should I do?
Quick sidebar before we answer the question. I would like to hold on. I would like to say earlier today I tweeted, "Why did the Murdoggin cross the road?" and he put a question mark, and I said to bang Capri Sun Poppy's mother, and he hasn't responded yet. But Gabi Wasabi replied to me and said to bang Capri's mom without reading any of the replies. So it's a very big meme now. So would you like to give context to this, or should we just say we all banged Capri's mom?
I mean, is she hot?
I don't know,
call her?
but she answered the phone and she said, "Was it good?" So I mean, I think it's safe to make jokes about it.
Yeah.
She was like, "Was it good? Was it?"
Was it good? Was it good?
She took no further questions.
No, nothing. And then he hung up on her. Poor Capri's poor mom. He doesn't even care about her. Oh my god. All right. What should I do? He's really distressed about
Make
this.
him call you daddy.
Yeah, just make him. You know.
Yeah.
If you guys love each other, you and Capri's mom, you should be together, and
Yeah.
you should bang her more. You know.
I
Sorry.
Right.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Meg.
nope.
Go
No,
ahead.
nope. I'm good.
Oh, are you sure?
Look, when two consenting adults love each other, just let it happen. Just, you know.
Listen, nothing is wrong with banging Capri's mom. Okay. Your
I
Murdog
think
and
that's the
impression
moral.
is very good. This one is so long.
Thank you. Yeah, we're not reading that one. I
Is it-
skimmed it. It's not good. Next.
Is it bad?
Yes, that's what I just said. Next, we're skipping it. Don't read it. Read it later.
Okay. Mad, what's it like to be the coolest person on the internet? Shag. That's what it
I
says.
wouldn't know.
Wait, could you say it again? I didn't. It was transitioning. The cut was transitioning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. So
All right. Well, that answers that question. I don't know. This person thinks you're cool. I think you might have just broken their heart. If you don't think they're cool. So, I don't know. I that's so sad.
I mean, it would be cool. I bet it would be really cool to be the coolest person on the internet. But
Hang on.
You know,
I have a question for you because it pertains to the next question that was submitted. I want to know the lore of Berbera. Who is Berbera? What is the lore? I hear about this all the time, but I don't know where it originated.
okay, so April of 2022, I did something called Pirate Month, and I played Assassin's Creed Black Flag,
So good.
and I played Sea of Thieves,
So
and I
good.
dressed up as a pirate. Do you want to see a picture? Look, I think there's one on my Instagram.
Yes.
One moment. I'll show you a picture of my costume, and it will all make sense. You're like, it still won't make
Assassin's
sense.
Creed
Look, it's going to
Black
be
Flag
fine.
is so good,
It's
I
going to be
wanna
great.
play
It's
it
going to be great. Okay, so
again.
here's a close-up. Here's a close-up of it. Look and listen. All right, there's a close-up. Here's a further away one with the bird on my shoulder. That's not Berbera, for the record. That's Lafayette. All right, that's my costume. All right, and I throw parties when I do like different themed months or like start a new game. Sometimes like I come up with reasons to throw parties because I like to, and
Sure.
chat seems to like it too. So I threw I was looking for like a good backdrop. And I found one that said it was a gender reveal. And it
Okay.
was is it gonna be a mermaid or a pirate? And I don't know about the rest of chat here, but look and listen, gender norms. So anyway, I was like, well, let's gender reveal this. But I may or may not have gotten a pinata. That was a bird for, pirates. And so I was like, well, why don't we gender reveal the bird? And I put a bunch of, actually, I have them here.
Oh boy.
I put a bunch of these cake emotes like we have in our chat. I put these in it so it's pink and blue because I'm like, fuck gender norms. Get that out of here. We don't want it. And
Okay.
so when I beat the bird to death, Berbera died to show that message that gender norms are stupid. It was a whole thing. So Berbera's fine.
You murdered a poor parrot.
Berbera's fine.
M in chat says, the genders, mermaid and pirate.
So that brings us to our question: what is the truth about Berbera?
Berber's great. Berber's fine.
Where is she?
She's living her best bird life.
Is she on the bird farm? She was sent to the bird farm?
She's out in the wild living her best bird life. She's taped up a little, but doing great. Not headless at all.
I have a feeling this is a lie. This is so sad.
Fine. Berber's fine. That's what chat named the bird, by the way. That's why
Berbera.
Berbera. Yeah, they named the pinata. They were like, yeah, this is great. And I was like, yeah, awesome. And then
That's a great name. I'm a little sad for the bird, but
Yeah.
do we need a moment of silence for Berbera?
Yes.
Yeah, we do. Let's go.
Everyone bow your heads.
You should play a song and make the meme funny. Of some kind. I don't know what would go good.
All right, please hold. Please hold. Please hold. No, none of that. Okay, ready?
Can you
Oh,
not
no,
stop
silence! Everyone shut up! Bow your heads!
I thought you couldn't stop it. Oh, you figured out how to stop it now?
Yeah, I have to have the app open, though, and ready to cut it.
The first time she did it, she goes, "Oh my god, I can't stop it."
I had to
It just
literally just sit there and
restarted.
listen to the whole thing. It was
Oh my
terrible.
Lord. Dude, Assassin's Creed 4, I want to play it again so bad. Did you know that?
that was my second time playing it, and it was really cool to go back and play it because the first time I'd played it was like in another kind of transitional period of my life because that was when I knew I was quitting my job. I was choosing the right time, and so I was in another transitional state mentally, and it was really cool to like think about where I was when I played it the first time. I was having like weird deja vu moments. It was
Hell
cool.
yeah.
I liked it.
Assassin's Creed is my favorite video game franchise ever of all time. I think I've decided my next tattoo is going to be the Assassin's Creed logo right here.
Love that.
Yeah.
I think it's my favorite series of all time as well.
It's so
The
good.
only like caveat to that is that I was really disappointed by Valhalla. I'm gonna give it another shot,
I was
but I
too.
was really
Odyssey
disappointed.
and Valhalla, get them out of here.
Odyssey, I love as a game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely my favorite open world.
It's not a good
Not because
Assassin's
it's
Creed
Assassin's
game.
Creed. Not because it's Assassin's Creed, exactly.
Right. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
Incredible. They should have called it like
They should have just made it a whole different
Yeah.
franchise.
Make
it
it
was
a
such a
different
good game,
franchise.
but it didn't hit the present day enough. It didn't have anything that was like relevant to Assassin's Creed. It could have just been its own thing.
my thoughts.
What a beautiful game.
My thoughts are
perfect
coming
game.
out of a different person finally.
It's a
I have another
perfect game
question
in
for
its
you.
own.
What? Okay, as a gym buff, right? Because gains.
Yeah.
You're jacked. Like you obviously know
I
everything
can
about
lift 8
fitness.
pound
So,
weights. I'm super, super jacked. Yeah.
would it be bad to have a resting heart rate of 120?
Yes, absolutely. You will literally die.
Yeah. All right. Latin, go to a fucking doctor. Today
Not a
he said I was
doctor,
resting
but
at
please go to a
120.
doctor. Oh, that's not good.
Oh my god.
For reference, my resting is like 52.
Yeah, the content is great, but you can't make content if you're in pain or something happens.
What was the content for you to get a 120 resting heart rate?
People laugh. Oh.
I mean, it's one thing
No,
when you're
nothing.
live.
It's just
you have
resting.
you're always going to have more adrenaline live. Like mine
Sure.
rests usually around like in the 69 range. Nice, like that's where it
Nice.
rests when I'm on stream. But my normal would be like low 50s. And it can go really high, especially if I'm like laughing at something or whatever. But
52 also dead.
no, 50, trust me, you can go into the 40s and be perfectly fine. I used to do endurance running, so mine is low because of that. So
I see.
All right.
I don't know what mine is. All right, Meg, I'll read the next one for you. When is this 3-year celebration thing happening again? What's it all about again? Please tell me everything about this event happening soon.
I like how every question ends in again.
Again? Tell me
The
again.
3-year celebration event is celebrating me streaming for 3 years total. It'll also mark almost 7 months since I've been full time, which is crazy to think about. But we're gonna have a bunch of events. We're gonna be doing some pool stuff, and we got lots of games planned out and events and cool little bonus thingies that I don't want to reveal yet because it's a surprise, but it'll be fun and you're excited. You're all so excited. I can just see it on your faces. And if we raise $3,000 total, then I'm gonna shave my head and we're gonna be bald. It's gonna be rocking. So 60-hour cap too.
I'll be there for a little bit and I'll be yelling, give her money for like 8 hours straight. So
Is it all through tipping, or are you like combine if it's like everything combined 3? Like how's that working?
It's gonna be tipping 3,000. It's gonna be primarily a tipathon just because it benefits both parties more because Bezos doesn't get half of everything.
For sure.
But like subs and bits still add to the clock. So
they add to the clock, but not to the incentive.
But not as much as tips, yeah.
Got it. Cool. I like that.
That's true. It's like weighted, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's true.
Tipathon, give her money.
And I might be shaving my head. Might. Kirby, might. I will shave my head if we hit the goal, but I'm saying I might in general. If we hit the goal.
I give it 6 hours, you'll hit the goal.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
He's very confident.
There's no way, dude.
I'll bet 5 United States dollars that you hit the goal.
Are you going to tip it? Or are you going to tip the goal? Then we might hit the goal.
No, I'm going to wait until it hits 3,000 and then I'll make it 3,005.
Why don't you do it like when it's right there and then you can put it over?
Oh, you want me to be the final 5? I can do that. So guys, if you tip to her, make sure it only gets to 2,995.
And then you can do that final bit.
Yeah.
Be great.
Okay. That's it. That'll be good. Sick. I'm excited.
Twitch.tv. Where are you going? Why are you leaving?
She's leaving us. Twitch.tv/Megaroni-Tony. !Meg. Oh, see ya. Did you raise up or sink? I don't know which one happened. Oh, okay. I thought.
Oh, I got the next one.
Sick, dude.
The next one's a really good question.
This is
and
a
one that
great
I'm
question.
Burning to know.
We have 100% not addressed this yet on the podcast. This is a burning question that we need to know the answer to.
Why does Mad hate poor people?
I just...
Why? Why do you hate poor people so much?
I literally am homeless and moved into your home. I don't know how much more poor I can be, so... unless I hate myself, which I don't, so I don't know what to tell you.
I can't believe this.
She hates poor people. You heard it here
literally
first.
Moved into your home and you're never getting rid of me now.
I am titling the podcast, Mad Hates Poor People?
No!
Exclamation point, question mark.
There's going to be a clip of this.
It's going to be it's popping off. There will be a clip of this. I will be editing this into a TikTok.
We're going to fake cancel you on Twitter like we did with Mer.
I really do want to be canceled, so that would honestly be lovely. Thank you.
Can you please say for the TikTok?
Will you just say that you hate poor people
Yeah, just say it.
You hate poor people?
No.
Why do you hate poor people?
Matt, just say, I despise poor people. I despise people in general. Just say it.
I despise corporations.
Boo!
That's all I can give you. I can't say it. My mouth won't let me say it.
I can't say it.
You can still try to cancel me. I would love that. Canceling is great because Twitter just like gets mad at you, and like it's never people that would ever like go to your stream anyway. What?
Mimble said poor or just unwilling to spend her own resources to build, opting to take advantage of the working class.
1%. 1%.
It's got a valid point.
I can't believe this.
Just please cancel
valid
me.
Point.
You're using her.
You're done.
Twitter gets really mad.
You're done.
It's never people that are ever going to visit your stream anyway. It's just people sitting on Twitter ready to be bitter. Look and listen. You can quote me on that. I'm ready. Let them be mad at me. It'd be great.
I can't wait to twist the TikTok. I will twist those words. Is this a 24-hour podcast? It's about to be. Let's go. We chatting for 24 hours. We can stand up. We'll stand
This
up
is why I
and
have
chat.
long streams. For some reason, I found all of the gremlins that exist on Twitch that want long streams, and they all come into my chat. And they're like, long stream, 24 hours? And I'm like, you guys realize I have to sleep sometimes, right?
Sleep is for
they
the
don't care.
weak.
They don't
It is
care.
not too late to add a question. We could go for 24 hours if you'd like. Mad has said that we can take as much of her time as we would like. So we could be here all night, really. I mean, if you want to be here till 6 a.m., we can be here till 6 a.m. So be sure to submit some advice for him. She is a licensed therapist. We are taking questions at this time and
It's
new
true.
clients.
I
So
also
if
just
you would
wanna
like,
say, if it's anything like Murdoggin's episode, and we had, if we didn't turn off that advice form, we would have went for 24 hours. So that can absolutely happen again. We'll just keep going.
Oh.
yeah, Mad doesn't need sleep. So
Honestly, I've been called a machine before, but that's when I was in grad school and I was actually on ADHD medication. So because I have like severe ADHD, if you can't tell. So I actually like tried it as an adult because I'd had it as a kid for a few years, and I was like, let me just see if I like it, like because I'm gonna have to function high in like grad school. People called me a machine, like that was my nickname, and I was like, you know what? I actually don't like this life. Like my creativity was gone. Everything was just I get things done now. Not a good time. I never want to be on it again.
productive.
I am productive. I am a productive member of society. I do not want to do anything fun ever again in my life. Please
I
put
am
me to
in
work.
the
Thank you.
1%.
Like,
I hate poor people.
I will take advantage of the working class to build me a home. And then move in with them and claim to be poor.
I just.
That's a clip.
You got that new clip button on standby?
I sure
You're
did.
going?
I smashed that clip button so hard.
Oh my lord.
I just.
All right. Sorry, I was reading.
You know what's really funny about it though is that Meg was the rich one the first time around, and she wouldn't share anything with me. I was like, hey, could I please have a little ammo, just a little bit for my gun? And she's like, but it's mine. Like she didn't want to share anything with me.
Yeah, but then
What do you have to say?
flipped it around.
What do you have to
Just
say?
vibing.
Uh-huh.
Living my working class life, man.
I would like to say it was
Build
the
my
same when
house.
we played Raft. She would never give me.
And
Any
both
food?
times, who's
I
the
don't
one who
share.
both times who's the one who built the house? Not me. I still am homeless. She has a house.
Work faster.
Now who's the
We
one who
g-
hates more people?
We
It
got an
comes out.
axe.
It's
No.
not me.
Meg only
We
cares
got an
about the
axe.
numbers.
Meg's been projecting the whole time. Did you hear her?
We
Work
got an axe at the
faster.
same time.
Work faster, she says. Look.
Or
Oh
stop
my
complaining.
Projection from Meg. You
It's
heard it
not
here, guys.
true.
It's not me. Meg hates
Macaroni
poor
hates
people.
poor people.
You heard it here first.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm just like watching the media, and I'm just watching it flip back and forth. Who hates the poor people more? I don't know. Oh my
Just.
lord. All right. This is a question that I feel like we've kind of addressed a few times in different ways, but it's okay to talk about every couple episodes here. Do you ever have times that you feel less than confident in content creation, and how do you find yourself dealing with that and moving past it? I would say I've certainly gone through bouts of, not enjoying my own content, but you just have to learn from it and try and change it. And, to try trial and error, see what works, see what doesn't. And, before this, I've said so many times, standing desk is a game changer. It literally has changed my vibe so much. And, so before this, I was going through one of those bouts a little bit. I wasn't sure what to do, and my streams felt kind of stale. And, yeah, I got this. I changed my setup around. I kind of just opened my room up, opened my space up, and It's a game changer, and now I feel on top of it. I had one of my most fun streams ever the other day. I was having chat predict battles in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, and I thought that was incredible. It was a very good stream. People enjoyed it. And I've certainly gone through bouts of it, but you just got to keep pushing, and you got to change it up a little bit. And you just got to figure out what works and what doesn't. That's all.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
A similar thought. It's just I don't ever really stop moving, so I don't really have time to like doubt my content, if that makes sense. If I feel like numbers are getting lower and that it's not something external, that like there's something I could be doing better, and in general you can always be doing better. I just am constantly like working on stuff. So I'm not ever paused enough to like really consider like, oh, I'm bad at this because I just keep doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think about that part of it too hard. I analyze a lot of things, but not like, should I be doing this? Like, I made that decision. I already dove in, you know what I mean? And people have been receptive enough to it that I'm like, well, I'm probably not that bad at this, I guess, like it's working. But, if it ever feels like it's not working, I just keep doing research, figuring out what people like, leaning more into those things. But you've also got to be authentic to yourself. So if it doesn't feel right for you, like don't dive into that. Like the meta has been like just chatting and coming up with chatting events. That's not me. Like there's certain things I could kind of do within that meta, and one of those things is like joining in on events like Caprice the other week. Like I can be a part of it, but I'm not going to host an event like that. Like that's not for me.
I feel the same with just chatting.
I'm a gamer at heart, and so there's a lot of people who say like, well, gaming isn't growing right now, but chatting is, blah blah blah. Well, then make a way for gaming to grow. Do it on your own way, on your own, and just like really think about like being brandable. Think like really long term. Like I just don't think short term enough to like usually dwell on it too much. Like if I have a really off day, I'm probably gonna be like, oh man, should I be doing this? Maybe I should be doing something else. But at the end of the day, like I always know I want to be doing a creative endeavor. It's that drive again. Like I don't want anything else for my life. Like I don't want a normal 9 to 5. I've been in that for 7 years. I don't want anything else. So it's just like figuring out a way to make people smile. That's at the end of the day, figuring out a way to make people smile and like hopefully better their lives a little bit. And that's it. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm definitely not doing something right.
Yeah. Having the drive is certainly a big part of it, like we talked about earlier. Meg, what do you think?
Yeah, I kind of like went through this space of like wanting to do just chatting and just chatting only, but like there's so many games that like I want to play, and like at the same time like I just don't have enough free time to like play games offline and do just only chatting and stream as much as like I want to stream. So like doing gaming and then just like chatting at the same time is just like what it works best for me. But I don't know. I don't feel like I felt less confident in my content like a few times, but like it's never something that like I guess like stops me from moving forward and growing. So like it's never been like an altering moment like, oh fuck, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I've always just kind of kept moving forward and been like, okay, well, what else can I do, or what else can I add as a channel point or something? Just like spice it up, and usually that fixes it. So
that's the biggest thing I've noticed with a lot of creators. And it's the same thing with like businesses, to go back to some of my business knowledge. Like Netflix, for instance, is one of my favorite examples. Like they pivoted from mail order movies to a streaming service, and they were like I think the first ones to do it. And now everybody has, everything is moved to that. They like started a whole thing. They started a whole industry. So, if things aren't going your way anymore, like if your numbers are down or your numbers were never up, try something else. The people who get stuck and aren't growing on anything that they're trying to do creatively, it's because you are stuck in a rut and you refuse to change anything. You're not going to have progress unless you change. That's it, period, end of story. You have to change something for anything to change around you. So just don't be afraid of that. People will do the same thing over and over expecting different results, and that's not going to happen.
Right.
It's true.
For sure. Yeah, and like I said, like for me, like changing up stuff, you can only do so much when you're changing your actual like stream layout, your OBS layout, whatever, when it comes to content, without completely changing your brand. and I did change my brand. I became Mufussy. I changed my name and changed a couple different things, and I was still like not feeling it, I guess. And then I was like, okay, well, that means I have to change some other aspect of it, and changing my physical space was the thing that did it. So it's, you just got to look at all aspects of the picture and figure out what will work when you change it.
Yeah. And look at the people who are successful in whatever you want to do as well, too.
Right.
And you'll notice that they change a lot, especially in this space. There's certain other spaces where there's less of that, like writing, for instance. Like some people stick in a genre and that does really well for them, right? But like if that's not working well, maybe jump genres. It's the same with anything else. Like if you look at some of the top streamers, like whether or not you agree with like, some of the content, like Amaranth, for instance, like very much is one of those like people that you can see doing that. Like she jumps on meta, she creates meta, she does whatever she needs to do to be like top of what she wants to be the top of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's something to learn from at the end of the day. She's very, very, very business savvy. And every person you see like really popular on YouTube, look at all the times that they've evolved their content. They've dove into certain areas and then let other things go, constantly shifting what they're doing until something works. And then they figure out a formula and they might do that. But like until you get there, keep trying different stuff until something hits.
Yeah. Amaranth is so interesting to me. I don't know if you saw her interview with Anthony Padilla. Did you see that?
I've seen some with Devin Nash, but I don't know if I've seen that one.
She was talking about how literally, like, she does creation from just a business standpoint, right? Like she straight out said, like, I'm not super passionate about it. Like I could stop tomorrow or whatever, but she's doing it from a business standpoint because her goal is literally to open an animal sanctuary on passive
super
income.
cool,
It's
actually.
insane. It's super
so
dope.
cool.
And people think like, oh my gosh, she's just like doing all this stuff. No, dude, she has ideas and they work, she's doing it.
Yeah. And she constantly pivots, and that's exactly what you have to do. I mean, seriously, look at any YouTuber and like watch their evolution from the beginning of what they were doing to now. Like, because I didn't watch a ton of YouTube when I started streaming either, but then I studied YouTubers to try to figure out what methodology they use to like get to where they are. Like, that's what you've got to do. Like, just look at people who are not successful, look at people who are successful, and look at people right in front of you and see like, okay, how can I avoid the things that people are doing to not grow? How can I try to reach towards the people who are growing significantly? And then what are the people right in front of me doing that I can actively do right now? That's like how I recommend anybody who's just feels stuck.
Yeah.
To do.
I feel like a
also
main
staying true to yourself. Sorry.
Yeah.
A main aspect of that is like just like being comfortable in front of a camera, like genuinely comfortable and just like I don't know, just like there's having no awkward energies or like kind of like tensions, like just kind of like not holding back, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the awkwardness just comes from like fear. So just kind of like try to let it go and just, be yourself, and you'll find the people who really like you for you, and the people who don't, like just get rid of them from your community. Don't let them in. I have probably one of the highest ban rates of anyone on Twitch because like I have amazing mods who all know that like we aren't going to put up with that. We have a very safe space for the part of Twitch that we want, and we're not going to let anyone else in it. It's not an exclusivity factor. It's a we're not going to let you harm our space factor. And once you figure out what you want that to be, and it might take some trial and error, then just protect that with all you have, and you can be your most authentic self every day, and that's what you want to have.
Yeah, that's dope. Hell yeah. All right. Meg, do you want to read the next one or me? What do you want? Which one?
When will M Squared make their own matchmaking service, or perhaps matchmaking segment on the podcast? I'm sensing potential for profits here.
Well, we're not
I'm gonna have to hit it with the nah.
Oh, I had a different answer. I was gonna say we're actually not gonna gatekeep, and there will be no profits from this. It's a non-profit matchmaking service. Similar to the first M Squared couple. If you are feeling something, we'll give you the advice. We have ideas for you guys. I'm telling you.
Sounds like they really worked well.
They did for a couple months.
I am gonna have to say I can't grow to love couples and then get heartbroken over and over and over again because you guys fail them. So I will not be doing a matchmaking segment because I don't want to watch you guys fuck up the relationships that we built up from the bottom, you know? Like, it's your fault they aren't lasting.
The real investment will be you two's hearts, not
For
the money.
real.
It'll be like
Y'all are breaking my goddamn heart. Because you can't make it work.
I would say we genuinely had that reaction. Like, we looked at the screen and both went, like, we were actually both heartbroken.
you're sad.
And you guys
But if you
up.
have love questions, exclamation mark advice. We'll still answer it. We just won't fall in love with you like we did the first couple. That was our mistake.
Meg, I feel like you're
We grew
giving them
too
mixed
attached.
signals. Do you want them to
I
ask
want them to
questions,
ask questions, but I don't want to match make anybody because it breaks my heart. Because y'all just
sad.
fuck it up.
So sad.
Poor Meg.
Oh.
Oh well. It's not loading.
I'm a goddamn empath.
All right, here we go. No joke, but last Saturday I tried to pay one of my friends $38 at a concert for a t-shirt. Ended up paying him $380 instead. I was super drunk, but thankfully I got the money back in time. This was not really a question or anything like that, but it's good to know that you fixed your issue. You probably communicated with your friend and said, "Hey man, listen, I accidentally added on a zero there. I'm gonna need that back.
You know,
Give me that zero back." Do you
I
know
would
who this is?
reevaluate that friendship a little bit because, like, if he didn't bring up to you, hey, bro, you just sent me $380 and you had to figure that out yourself, maybe he's a shitty friend.
Also, the money back
Honestly-
in time. Was there?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Matt, what do you think of this situation?
Yeah, I think 100% if your friends are like trying to siphon money from you, that's not a friend. Like, tell your friend that they sent you too much. What? That's messed up.
I would have just sent it back,
Yeah,
no
you flipped-
questions
you
asked.
flipped
They
my
wouldn't even
brain
had to
here.
say
That's not
anything.
good.
Yeah,
I'd have been
That's
like,
kinda
bitch, you
fucked.
fucked up.
Oh my god.
that's a big no.
I think you got to talk to your friend about this. I'm gonna say it. Oh my god.
All right, the next
That's
one
so
says, as someone who does zero exercise, is it weird that my resting heart rate is 50 to 60?
Everybody's
we're
different.
not a
I'm
doctor.
but everybody's different. I would maybe go to a doctor and just like make sure. But yeah, no, everybody has like a different situation with their body and their heart and all of that. Just now, if it's like really high, definitely go to a doctor quickly. But I would say just go to a doctor and ask them. You're gonna be fine.
Okay. And Mad, for the next one, I'm going to send you a little screenshot because they want this one from you.
Okay.
They want
Let's
it
see.
from the mouth, so...
Let me see. I'm ready. Okay, this is a question for. I will not be reading that.
You have to read it.
I will not be reading that.
You have to read it.
No.
You have to read it.
No. I'm not reading that. You guys are all gremlins. Absolutely.
All right, guys, here's what
Absolutely
it
not.
says. It says...
All right, Matt, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mad.
Not reading it. This is Meg. We've already decided that it's Megaroni.
Matt, the question is right there for you. All you have to
She's
do is
the one
read
who
it.
has houses and doesn't let
It
anyone
says
else have
for
houses.
Mad.
Look and listen.
Do you see that? It says...
Four-
Wait, hang on. Let me zoom in for you.
Yeah.
Y'all realize that I'm a beggar on the internet, right? Like, what?
We all are!
Give us money. Matt, the question's
All
right there. Go ahead.
read it.
Yeah. What? Yeah, bro. Poor boring
Fine,
Brad
Josh.
can't read. You got to read it to him.
You can't. No, cancel me a different
Alright.
way. No, not like this.
Not like this. It is for Mad to read. I just
Damn, the
enjoy
next
her
one.
voice.
The next one says something that's actually new information to me as well.
Oh, okay.
It says,
Oh.
why doesn't Mad get along with her collab streamers like Megaroni Tony and Miss Megsy?
Cause she hates them. Cause they're
So you hate me?
poor.
Literally some of
thought
my
it was
favorite people in the
good.
world. You're all fine. Look and listen.
I
You're
thought
all
it was
fine.
a good time. I mean, I was having a good time. Were you
Literally
having
some
a
of my
good
favorite people
time?
in the whole world. You guys are insane.
Meg, do you remember that time that Mad deafened when you were playing Long Winter?
Yeah,
I
like
had
3
her tab
times.
open.
I did it
I had
like
her tab
2 or 3
open.
times for raids.
Yeah, and then after the
While
raid,
she was getting raids, I was making our house a home.
and then after she thanked the raid, she goes, "Oh my god, I'm playing with Macaroni Tony. I fucking hate her, dude.
Please don't
Absolute
shut her out. I
garbage
actually
gamer."
really do not enjoy your
Literally,
content. Please
any
do not
any
ever look at
person
her.
that has a name that starts with Meg are literally my favorite people. Clearly, so like just everybody accept
Sorry,
it.
Mufasa.
sorry. Look and listen.
Well, why doesn't this M cubed become a different M squared then? Go
I
ahead, do
just-
your thing.
Everybody's fine. I can never say anything right. Everything's fine.
Everything's okay?
So, Mad, you want to be
So do you really hate her?
my new M squared?
I'm ready. I've been waiting for this moment.
All right, bye, Mufussy.
Listen, every other week this flips. I either kick her off, she kicks me off. We
was
we
gonna
need to find a
disconnect.
solution here.
I was gonna disconnect Mufussy and for the memes, and then I realized that he's the one broadcasting
am.
everything, so it would not work out
It
how
wouldn't
I
work.
would think it would work out.
There would just be no podcast, and I'd be sitting here
Nothing
alone.
left. We'd all be gone.
Well, we're off to go play Longvinter. See you later, bozo.
Am I gonna get you to start saying bozo now? Are you gonna start saying it?
no.
Is that gonna be one of the words?
I've been on this shit.
Let's go! I love it.
L plus ratio.
L plus ratio equals massive bozo. Oh, here's another money question for you. If money didn't exist, I mean, Mad, it pretty much already lives this life. What would you want to do for all 3 of you? So what would we do if money was not an issue with our lives? Mad, you go
Create.
first. You probably do this every day.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
This.
Meg, go
I
ahead.
do this.
This?
I just want to create shit. If I had like all the money in the world or none of the money in the world, look and listen. If money was a non-factor, I'd be doing. I'd be either be doing this or writing or making videos online or helping people with their analytics because those are 4 things. Or hopefully, eventually getting into workout stuff too. I'm like not as good at that, but trying to get there. Like all the stuff that I enjoy, I would just want to do that every day and make people smile. Hopefully, improve some lives and do that forever. That's the goal. Just. Create cool shit. Create
Is it-
shit that makes me happy.
I have the same exact answer. I would also be doing this. But I would buy a bigger space to live so that my background didn't have to be 2 accordion closet doors.
Yeah.
I would like to have a good background.
You should get a nice flag that says shoot fast, eat ass, Thomas Jefferson, a real quote.
That's a good idea. I actually have a flag. It's like it's a banner of my thing. It said Mufasa on it, and I hung it up behind me for the standing stream. And I put a paper towel over it because I changed my name to Mufussy.
Oh.
So there's a paper towel, a hanging, dangling paper towel now that says Mufussy over it.
I kind of love
But
it.
I kind of prefer your flag, honestly.
Yeah. A nice flag back there would just cover that right up.
Oh, Kirby has a good point. There's no money. You can't buy a new house. Well, then I'll take one. Or I'll build one with my bare hands. I'll make this house a home. Meg, how about you? Before you take your next bite?
I would draw stuff and make memes and make videos and live stream on the internet for countless hours.
So you would do what you do already.
Yes.
So we all have the same answer. Good.
Love it.
I think that means that we're passionate about what we do, and that's a good thing. All right.
So you would take a house like Matt did for me.
No. He said make a house a home like
Yeah.
you did for me. It was a sweet thing, not a.
Listen, I don't want to be put in the middle of this. You guys need to settle this and communicate on your own. If you want to talk about it after the podcast, you guys can. I'll be your mediator. And we can give them an update next week.
Look, I just live in Meg's house now, and she's probably never getting rid of me. She invited me in, she gave me the code, and I live there now. So
It's true.
Never make your house code boobs.
Is that what you made it?
And she didn't have to tell me this time. She's just like, you know the code. And I was like, oh,
All right. Go in there.
She knew the code.
I did. Glad we all know the code.
Oh my lord.
That's why we will never open up the server to anyone else, because everyone else
just
now
walk
knows
in.
the code.
All right. If you had to rebrand tomorrow, what would you change / do differently?
If you had to rebrand?
Yeah, if you had to rebrand, you have no choice. The only way to continue is you have to rebrand because MADkurious got so canceled on Twitter, you can't go any further.
Well, I would no longer be mad and curious. I would just be curious and mad. You know, I'd be like a really curious mad. Yeah.
So you flip it.
Yeah.
How-
Actually, we were talking about like, what if somebody offered you money to sell your name today? Like somebody was like, yeah, I'm still waiting for that 10,000 for somebody to offer me for my name. Like if somebody offered me money for my name, yeah, I can rebrand. I mean, I already did it once through a party. It was beautiful. It was a good time. We made a community shirt out of it. It was a whole, look, any kind of like thing that seems like it can be an obstacle, you can make an opportunity if you try hard enough. Just like making any event a food event. Look, you just have to try hard enough. And if something happens and you have to rebrand, do it right. Just do it
The
better.
hardest part is finding a name that's available.
Yeah.
Because if I could just be Megaroni, I would just be Megaroni. But that was taken. So then I had to be Megaroni Tony.
Yeah, and your name's not even Tony.
Yes, it is.
Sorry.
My first name is Megaroni. My last name is Tony.
I forgot.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Don't you dare.
I really, it would take a lot of money for me to change Mufussy, I think, because I just love it. And eventually when the Ussy meme dies, I think that it'll be a really good, simple name for the future. What's happening?
Rainbow said, don't you dare. Rainbow is my designer. For anyone who doesn't know, she designs all of my merch. She's like, don't you dare fucking change your name.
That's funny.
She'll murder me. She's amazing. She's like the best person that's ever existed on Earth, if you guys didn't know.
I love that.
So, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it would take a lot of money for me to rebrand. That's what I'm going to say. I don't want to rebrand. I'm not gonna.
Well, I don't either, but the question was if you had to rebrand. Had to.
I would try to come up with a name that, like, I don't know, it doesn't have anything misspelled. That's like you shouldn't have anything misspelled in your name, actually. And something that can be like maybe 1 to 2 syllables instead. I would want it to be shorter. But this was like the best thing I could come up with while keeping mad when I rebranded so that people could like remember me a little bit more easily. And then in terms of like the actual brand, oh, that would be tough. I don't know. Maybe I would do something a little bit more niched to start out with and go from there, like some type of niched gaming to some extent. Because right now it's like, well, I just am chaos and curious gaming, and I'm usually playing a game a little bit differently than you've seen before, and I chat all during it. So I would maybe come up with something a little bit more specific, which is what I recommend for anyone who's having trouble with variety gaming, streaming, and growing, because it's a tough thing to do, is like choose a niche to go into. So that's maybe what I would do. Maybe I'd start out with like IRL streaming instead. Because that's a tough thing to like get into once you're in like one of the other spaces. Gaming, chatting, and IRL are all very different spaces with different people. So the fact that I like can even do 2 of those at the same time is pretty unheard of. It's not that many people can do it, but there is a niche segment of Twitch where there are streamers who do it, and I watch a lot of those streamers because that's the kind of content that I enjoy and enjoy making. Mm-hmm. But it's less common. So I would start out with like IRL streaming and like in a different universe where there's not a pandemic raging, like travel and show people, because I used to travel a ton, and that's also a big passion of mine. So I would take people around the world. Yeah.
I love that.
I might do it anyway, but later when it's not a raging pandemic. So
yeah, that is kind of an issue.
Yeah.
Pandemic or whatever. If you guys could pick a new name for me, a new name / brand, what would it be? Chat, you can also answer this if you'd like, but I need you guys to answer this. A burning question I have. I'm skipping my question.
I don't know. I think It's hard to like give somebody else a name. I feel like it has to be like personal to you.
Jack said just in case. With a K. Why? No.
Because K's are cool.
I love it. That's perfect. Redbeard? Well, you want me a pirate? Ginger Man 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably taken, bro. It's like just in case. Thanks, Jax. I got it. I understand.
Hey,
Daddy Nug? No, I don't like that. No.
what's your favorite food? What's your favorite food?
My favorite food? I used to say lasagna, but I think just Taco Bell now. If that's like a acceptable answer.
New Taco Bell.
What is it?
New Taco Bell or Muzanya. You can be like Meg. Is macaroni your favorite food, Meg?
Taco Bell.
Is it my favorite food? Is macaroni your favorite food?
Taco Bell.
Spaghetti's my favorite food.
What?
Spaghetti?
Why are you not Megetti? Excuse?
Because
Spaghetti! Let's go!
What? Why are you not Megetti? I'm disappointed now. My favorite food's
Ask
macaroni,
the
and now I'm
question,
sad.
doesn't listen to my answer. Damn, brother. Listen,
Sorry,
when I was a kid,
No, go ahead. Sorry.
when I was a kid, my dad always used to ask me what I wanted to eat for dinner when my mom was out of town for like business and stuff, and I would always say macaroni. So he started calling me Megaroni. So then it became my username, Megaroni. And then I was like, fuck, Megaroni's taken. What rhymes with Megaroni? And I said Tony. And then I was like, Megaroni a Tony. And that's where we are.
That's actually really
I really
cute.
do like macaroni. For the record, it's very good. It's just
not your
spaghetti.
It's not your favorite?
Spaghetti's topper tier at this point.
That's disappointing. I
Topper
really
I've
thought
tier.
grown up.
dude, I thought we had something. I thought we had the same favorite.
Hey, on the next episode of the podcast, can we do a pasta tier list?
That'd be
Yes.
Oh, I want to do a pasta tier list.
All right.
Why
We
don't we
won't do
do
it on
one
the
right now?
podcast, but we'll do. You want to?
Oh,
Can I come back
Wanna
for a
do one right
minute?
now? Let's do it right now.
Let's do it. Can we do
I'm
a
sure
pasta
there is
tier
one.
list?
Yeah, share your screen, Meg.
I'm gonna do it.
We have a 4-screen layout just for this.
Yeah.
okay, hang on.
FYI, Gingerman1234 is not an account on Twitch. I'm swapping right now.
This is a comment that would get censored in Matt's chat because it was a nice, wholesome story about your dad. Okay, so
Literally, it was so sweet, and then you're like, you don't even like macaroni! And I was like, oh my god!
not that, which, I mean, to be fair, it's still upset.
My heart!
I'm still upset, but no, it's because we don't allow anything but Poppy in my chat.
Wait, what?
It's every
Poppy?
dad, father, daddy, all of that's banned.
I don't understand. Yeah, what is that? Do you have daddy issues like
Daddy?
me?
The chat does. The chat
the
wants
chat
to talk
has
about
the-
their daddies every day, so
I
we
see.
banned it.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm randomly putting up sub goals to potentially like unban it because people get so upset. They're like, "Why is my message not going through?" And I'm like, "Cause you won't stop talking about your dad."
Damn,
Shit.
my dad, I made my dad a Twitch account so that if he ever wants to watch my streams, he can, but under a niche name. So I made him a Twitch account that I have never told him about.
Is it Dad
It's named
Tony?
Paparoni Tony.
Let's go.
So he could never talk
Amazing.
in your chat because he would be banned.
No, that
His
would be
name would
fine.
be
No, he'd be
turn
great.
blocked.
Paparoni, that's great. Poppy's the only one that's allowed. So
But it's Papa.
mm,
You are just like Papa.
yeah. might not work. Look, everything's fine.
Everything's a-okay.
Oh, Papa's fine. Im says. Im has confirmed Papa's fine. We've not banned
Okay.
it. There you go.
So my dad can talk in your
Your
chat
dad can
on the
talk to my
Twitch
chat.
account that he doesn't know about even exists yet.
So it doesn't, so
Got
the
it.
wind blows
That'll be
down
great.
on the East Coast.
I was gonna make it Dadaroni Tony, and then it just didn't work right enough. I even put his pronouns and his bio and everything, and I put me on his suggested streamers list. Like he's ready to go. Let's pump him up to like 10 follows, guys. If we can, let's shout out Paparoni Tony. Let's get this
Paparoni
man
Tony
follows.
becoming affiliate.
And then I'll just
love it.
show
I'm
him
gonna
his
follow
Twitch
him.
account, and he'll be like,
I'm
"Oh
gonna
my
follow him.
god, I have so many people following me. I should live stream."
I'm a second follower. Let's fucking go, dude.
He would be so excited,
I want
man.
to be third. Oh no, it's already at 4. I'm
What?
5th. I'm 5th.
Oh my
Wow.
god, he's famous.
It's famous.
Damn, everyone's following my dad.
I just want to say, Meg, that if I did the same thing as you and I named myself after like my father's nickname for me, I would be kind of like Miss Megsy because he called me Miss my middle name. So I would be something similar to that. I'd be Miss something. I'm not going to tell you guys my middle name. I'm not doxing myself. But
Can you
look,
please say
Melissa.
your first,
Valid.
middle, and last name, and your social security number?
Yeah,
Along
absolutely
with
got
your
you.
credit card.
And your
It is funny
CCV?
because I accidentally
CVV?
type in Miss Megsy's name as my password sometimes because I used to have my password as Miss that name, and I've done it on occasion when I have her stream up and I'm like trying to get into my computer and I'm like,
That's so funny.
oh, that's not my name that's not my password anymore because I changed it. It's a whole thing.
That's really funny.
All right,
I
here's
would-
what we're doing.
real quick, I would like to answer question 17. It's very short. It says, should I go get Domino's? The answer is yes, absolutely you should. Alternatively, you could make pasta to go along with our pasta tier list. Totally up to you. But one of those two things.
Wait, I just had an idea. I'm so sorry
Murph,
to interrupt everything.
hold
But
on, my cat is trying to die. Hold on.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I should stream on my Paparoni Tony account and get him affiliated and then give him the account. How perfect would that be?
Do it.
I
Do
can
it.
make him his own graphics and everything, like his own like little banner and stuff.
Then literally
Dude,
all he has to do is sit there and go live.
literally.
We figured it out.
My dad actually loves playing he loves playing Bejeweled. Have you ever heard of the Bejeweled, like the mobile game? Dude, he's obsessed with it. Like
That's
plays it
incredible.
every day.
Oh my god.
Everything's fine. He climbed up on my. I have that.
I'll
like,
just make
wall I
everything
told you.
Bejeweled themed.
He's gonna be a Bejeweled streamer. Let me look at
Yeah.
the numbers for Bejeweled right now. What is it like? Bejeweled?
Do you guys like
Oh,
his
I
bio?
remember Bejeweled. That was a fun game. It was the OG what was that phone game everyone was playing?
Candy Crush?
Yeah, it was the OG Candy Crush. I remember Bejeweled.
Bejeweled 3. Bejeweled 3 has no viewers right now. He could be the #1 Bejeweled 3 Twitch streamer.
That'd be cool.
Damn.
Incredible.
See, that's a brand, guys. There you go.
We figured it out.
There you
See
go.
you guys? You're welcome. Just had to tell you an inspiring story about my dad.
Yes. This is so exciting. Okay, let's
No,
get
my
to
middle name's not Luann. You guys.
Miss
I have the most
Luann.
basic middle name on planet Earth.
Yeah, go ahead and
So.
say it along with your first and
Go
last
ahead and
name.
guess.
Elizabeth. Marie.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
They're like, Google, what is the most popular middle name? Marie. Okay, we'll go with Marie. Can you put that on the birth
That's my
certificate,
cat's name.
please?
Not this cat, but like the little plushy cat.
Marie the
That's
cat?
its name. Yeah. Well, because that's
Sorry.
its name, I guess, on the movie. Somebody tried to name it Chat so Chat could sit on my lap, and that I'm surprised it didn't. I'm shocked it didn't win.
That's funny.
All right, you guys. Let's start on this tier list.
First off, we have tortellini.
I'm a big fan of tortellini.
I'm going to put it S
Good
tier.
stuff.
Love tortellini.
Yeah,
Anything
I
that
love-
you can stuff with cheese?
Yeah. Good stuff.
Okay, this is rotini, but it says that it's
Fusilli?
fusilli. But
Yeah.
it's definitely rotini. That's
It's-
definitely rotini.
It has a nice mouth feel. I like the little.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it S tier.
Yeah.
Like I like
can
that
agree.
more than spaghetti.
It's so good.
Lasagna, I'm gonna say A tier. Sometimes it's too much. Meg, do you hate lasagna?
It's
I like lasagna, but it's thick. It takes so
It is.
long to cook,
and
and
it
then
can
like
get
when
really
you're taking
mushy
it out,
if it's done wrong.
I'm willing to
and
compromise
if
and
it
say B.
tears, if it
Yeah.
tears, I'm mad.
I'm willing to
Yeah.
put it B tier.
I've never heard of this pasta, but
The
I
fuck is
really like
that?
how it looks, and I would definitely, I would
I'd
love
fuck
that.
with it. I'd fuck with
Let's
it.
put that shit A tier. It looks cool.
I don't.
Yeah.
How come we've never
S
seen
tier?
it?
I'm
How do
putting it
we-
A tier.
It
I
looks
like
a little
it.
Campanelli?
screw.
I'm gonna go buy some Campanelli and I'll keep you guys posted.
Oh,
I hate
you
those
just,
fucking
you just snuck
things.
that in there. Wait, what? You okay?
I've never
No,
tried
that's-
it, but I hate
I'm okay
I
with
hate
that.
how it looks. Like if I put that in my mouth, I know I'm not
They're
gonna
It
like
too-
looks
it.
very like thick. It looks thick.
They're
like
too
potato
doughy.
almost,
That's
like
why
a
I
They're
don't
too
milk or
doughy.
something.
They're
I don't
gross.
know.
They're gross.
Yeah,
They're
it
doughy.
doesn't. Oh, then yeah, no,
Ravioli?
doughy is like a trigger
Raviolis
for me.
are up there,
Absolutely
too.
not.
A tier, but not as good as tortellini.
No.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yep.
Because
The bow ties?
tortellinis, you're like, once you pop,
S.
you can't stop. You know?
Yeah.
Bow ties? S.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
They're
Bow
fun.
ties. The way that they hold the cheese, they like caress it. Oh, it's a whole thing.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
it. Elbow elbow macaroni specifically, fucking sucks. I hate elbows, bro.
I don't like gnocchi.
I don't either.
That's
Gnocchi?
fair.
Is it gnocchi?
Look,
Gnocchi.
I really
Yeah.
like gnocchi, but I can vibe with why people don't. So I'm okay with
Yeah.
I'm okay
too
with that.
doughy, along with the other one. They're
What
too
is
doughy. For me.
this?
The fuck?
I don't want that. That looks like a seashell. I don't want that in my mouth.
F at the very bottom.
Yeah, add
This
ano-
one though,
No,
the
add
big
an-
shells.
Oh, I love
Those
shells.
are
Love
pretty,
them.
those the fucking Velveeta. Let's go.
What the fuck did you just
Sorry.
break your
nothing,
thumb?
Nothing. No, it's fine.
Gnocchi is potato. How can you hate it? It's not.
Penny?
Yeah, but it's made like a
Hey.
pasta.
Honestly,
Well,
there's a lot of wrong
Penne.
potatoes out there. A lot
Penny-
of wrong potato usage.
Penny's mid.
It's decent, but it doesn't. Yeah, mid's a good.
It holds too much sauce for its own good.
It
It does.
does. It's very, and it's usually very thin, and it just doesn't.
Can
Yeah.
you
This
please-
shit though.
That shit's cool, dude.
Have a
Mac and
topping.
mac and cheese with those noodles, top tier.
So good, so good. The little lines, nice mouthfeel.
Chat is
Listen,
freaking out.
Penny is good. Listen, Penny is good. Okay, it's so mid. It's,
basic.
so
It's very mid.
overdone. Like
Yeah.
they're not. We need variety. I need
Yeah.
good
Right.
mouthfeel, and this does not provide me with a good
It's not the
mouthfeel. It's
mouthfeel,
just
yeah.
straight,
Jack says
and it's
penne is
awkward
the
to eat.
go-to. Exactly
It's
why
awkward to
it's
eat
B
and
tier.
stab, and yeah, it's just B. It's just B. It's mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Macaroni?
No, it,
With
that
the
is not.
chicken? Do
What are
not
you
put
talking
macaroni
about?
S tier, I'm gonna
Macaroni
lose
is the most S tier. First of all, excuse.
Angel hair, actually the toppest of
Hold
S tier.
on. Can we
Angel hair
talk
is
about
beautiful.
macaroni, please? I'm
Angel
not
hair is
done.
beautiful. Macaroni is an S tier. It's literally her name, and it's my favorite food. It's an
you know
S
what?
tier.
Too small.
I love macaroni, but I like shells with cheese better.
We need to compare this. We
I
need to
do
compare.
sometimes
it's
want
still an S
Velveeta
tier.
over
we need,
Kraft. I
we
will
need,
say.
we need to compare the macaroni with the other noodles in S tier. I agree that macaroni is okay, but it's certainly not S tier.
K
What? No,
Maybe
that's
B.
S tier.
It's kind of
What?
mid.
Are you guys insane?
Macaroni is mid,
macaroni
dude.
is literally your name. You have to put it in S tier.
Matter.
Yes, it does. Yes,
Those
it matters.
specific elbow macaronis. I'm not talking Kraft.
They're beautiful.
Kraft is fine.
I just like destroyed some of that the other night. That is so good.
But compare it with the other noodles in the row. Look at
It's
them.
so good. Just
You're
put it at the last. That's fine. But like it's any
in-
day, anytime, anywhere, with anything.
I will fight
give
for
it to me.
this.
You know what I mean?
I'm not mid! I'm not mid!
I'm fighting for this. Macaroni is A tier, not S tier.
It's so S tier. It's so the oh, and it's that like if you cook it perfectly and then you have the right cheese on it and it just and have you ever had a pasta salad with it too?
Okay,
Also
but
beautiful.
listen.
Oh, it's so
Listen,
versatile.
everything that goes on it is what makes it. It's never the noodle itself.
the noodle helps. It has a.
We
It has
put
a
we're-
place.
three
we're
in
going
S tier
straight off of
because the
mouth
noodle
feel.
itself.
We're going off a mouthfeel here.
The mouthfeel is really nice with macaroni. I love
really,
macaroni
I
mouthfeel.
hate salads that are cold, right? But I actually like there's like this macaroni salad with like peas in it. Kind of slaps.
Macaroni salad is
Kind of slaps. Kind of slaps.
Is there any chance of me getting
Pretty
this
good.
to A tier? What will it take?
no, zero chance.
Please A.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's literally your name.
You have to just compare it
gotta
with
get
the
there.
other
Yeah.
noodles in the
Just put it at
row.
the end of S tier. Just put it at the end of
I'm
S
so
tier.
pressured.
End of S tier.
What if
Everything
it's
will
at
be
the
fine.
end?
Yeah. There you go. Look, all the others can be better, but it is you know,
I can't do it.
it's so versatile.
Look at that. You're gonna
It can be hot or
You're gonna
cold.
put those two noodles next to each other and say that macaroni and that other one are equal? No. Macaroni tier. I'm okay with that.
Fine. Fine.
They are
Fine.
not S tier.
They're S tier to me, but for compromise's sake, I appreciate that. That'll work.
Oh
All
my
right, so
Yes.
what is this? It's like really thick. It does not look good.
That
I'm
does
putting
not
it
look
at F.
good.
I'm putting
That
it
does not
out.
look good.
What the fuck is
This
that? That's a
bucatini.
fucking udon noodle or some shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
Get the bow tie out of S, but it's fun.
No, bow ties
It's so
are
good.
ass.
What
It holds the pasta sauce so nicely.
And what other noodle do you know that's actually fun? Besides cavatappi? None.
It's true.
They're all just like
Sure.
basic. But Fairfelly, you know what? This little bow tie pasta right
Fairfel.
here changed the world.
And we didn't talk about
Change
angel
the
hair a lot,
world.
but the thin noodles with the sauce, like it's such a good ratio all the time. Ooh, beautiful.
Plus ratio? What is that?
This is like the little, they're almost
Risotto?
like rice, but it's
Is that
actually.
risotto?
Yeah, I think it
Risoni?
is,
Yeah,
but it says
I don't-
risoni.
I don't like
Risotto's
them.
good, but it's
I think
definitely
it's
more of
okay.
a rice situation.
But it's
They're
not
not
compared.
pasta.
This is not.
What the fuck
Why
are-
are they
oh, those
naming
are
them different
flat.
things?
Yeah,
this
that's-
is just.
The flat
What is that
boys.
called?
It's fine.
Fettuccine.
That's like
It's
fettuccine, right?
fettuccine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. Yeah, I'd say A.
Fettuccine's
Yeah.
A.
I'd say B.
B.
I could go with either one.
Okay.
It's not going to be like my favorite noodle, but
I
it's a
feel
nice
like
noodle.
I
It's
feel
mid.
like fettuccine is weird with normal sauce. It's like good for
I like-
Alfredo.
Yes.
It's only good
Fettuccine's
for a
mid for
limited
Alfredo.
number of things, and that's
Right.
why it's mid. Because you
Yeah.
can't use it with everything.
Mhm.
You know?
Okay.
Spaghetti? I like angel hair more than I like spaghetti.
I agree.
I'm gonna put it at A. It's good, but
you
it's
have
not
a
like
lot of conflicting
I like
things.
thinny ones, you know?
Like your name is macaroni, but your favorite food is spaghetti, but you
Well,
like
my favorite
angel
food
hair
is
more
spaghetti, but angel hair is spaghetti
Well,
to
no,
me. I
her
grew
name-
up with angel hair being spaghetti.
Her name is
Like
Spaghetti
whenever we had spaghetti, we had
now, so.
angel hair with spaghetti sauce.
than. Got it. Okay, interesting. I approve of this message.
I'm an enigma. It's true. Linguine. Isn't that? It's like almost the same.
It's like a smaller one. It's
Yeah.
nice. It's nice.
Oh, then I like it more.
Rigatoni.
Rigatoni? I never use it for anything. What do you use it for? I
would
mean,
say-
like, it's not bad, but it's.
I would say rigatoni is
What are you
also a
using it for?
mid noodle along with penne. They're
I'd
kind
say
of the
it's kind
same.
of lower. I'd say it's kind of lower. It's
Lower,
like
you
bigger and like not like the mouthfeel isn't great. There's never like a great amount of like it's not the right ratio. Yeah, but it's fine. I'm not gonna complain if I'm gonna eat it. You know, I'll eat any of these to be honest, even the F tiers.
Let's look at it. I think I'm okay with the list. Can you go ahead and read it, Meg, for the audio listeners?
All right, you guys. Audio listeners, for our tier list here, we have a macaroni the macaroni tier at the very top with only macaroni in it. All right, we have the S tier with angel hair, conch shells, tortellini, rotini, cavatappi, and bow tie pasta. At A tier, we have some noodle called campanelli. Campanelle? I don't know. It
Yeah.
looks looks like a lily
looks
almost.
cool.
It looks nice to the mouth. There's ravioli, there's spaghetti, and there's linguine. B tier, we have lasagna, we have penne, we have fettuccine. In the C tier, we have some rice-looking thing, and we have rigatoni. And then in F tier, we have some noodle we've never heard of that looks dry as absolute fuck. It looks like a conch shell, but it's
it
not a
looks not
conch
good.
shell. It almost looks like a terribly bleached pistachio shell.
I'm legitimately
looks
going
not
to
good.
look for this pasta just to try it because I'm confused by its.
Oh
you know,
my, look at the
existence.
textures. Look at it.
What the
Oh!
fuck is
It
that,
looks-
bro?
It looks like a
It looks like
fucking
popcorn.
cockroach.
All right, and then we have gemelli, which also just looks thick and not good. Then we have gnocchi, which it's just too thick for me, you know? I don't know. It's too much to chew through. And then we have some other thick ass, round ass, pasta looking ass. I don't know.
I've had good gnocchi, and it was when it had like a nice, butternut squash pumpkin sort of sauce on it. But
Butternut.
About to make me butternut.
So that's our tier list, everyone.
Chat is pissed. Have you been reading it
Chat
on the
is not
side?
pleased.
They hate
No.
this list. BD Brent, I'm so mad I unfollowed minutes ago. Anyone else?
rigatoni is
through
not
the
it.
fucking
Rigatoni's
list?
not
refollow
it,
right now.
man.
Brent, refollow right now. I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna cry right
Rigatoni's
now.
not it. Like, it's fine. Look, you're gonna eat it, but it's not like, you could have had any of the other pastas. You know what I mean? So.
True.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. This is something
Like,
else.
it could have been Angel hair. You know what I mean?
I want my money back. We're not even affiliated.
Could have been. It could
You
have
can't even give us money.
That's not true. They can give us money at the panel below. Give us money. But also, you can give Macaroni Tony money this weekend, Saturday.
It's true.
Do it.
It would help out my life.
Yeah, no,
so
but
much.
you can also give us money if you want. We split all profits 50-50, and everything goes. This is a wonderful side project that we do, so it's just a little extra way to support us.
I'm gonna go make some macaroni and cry. Well, it's S tier, so I don't know why you're crying, but you do it. I mean, let it out.
How the fuck is Bucatini so low? Listen to
Because
the
no one
name
knew
and
what the
look at
fuck
that
it was, and it
fucking-
looks dumb.
Yeah, fat ass
It doesn't look
spaghetti.
good.
Look at that shit. That's a fucking udon
Yeah, that's
noodle.
a thick spaghetti. I don't know if I want that in my mouth.
I
You know
feel
what
like
I mean?
I'd be chewing this for 6 business days. Like, it's just not it. I said what I said.
Man, can you clip that, please?
Yeah, I did already.
Okay, good. Oh my
I've
God.
been unnecessarily clipping a lot, so you can
Good,
just
thank you.
You can just
Great.
burn through them and delete whatever you don't
Praise
actually find
be.
funny.
Only a guy named Brent would eat Bucatini.
Damn, get fucked. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I mean, shit.
You know what? I don't like macaroni with a lot of cheese on it. I said what I said. I like macaroni, but I only like Kraft macaroni. I don't like homemade like 6 cheese blend with the
don't like
Parmesan on top, bake it in
Really?
the oven. I just don't like it. It's always
I like
runny
that when
and
it's,
not
like, bow
good and not
ties.
flavorful, and it's
Really?
just not good.
Maybe you haven't had the right kind then. I had like a homemade mac situation because I ordered, it was like Caribbean soul food the other day, and it was macaroni noodles, and it had the when you get like that soul
mad.
food mac and cheese.
It's certainly not supposed to be runny, Meg, so something you're eating is wrong. Baked mac and cheese is wonderful, but I agree not using macaroni noodles. I like a good bow tie for baked homemade mac and cheese.
Listen, this isn't a Stevie hot take because I have valid reasons as for why I don't like these things, and I don't post them to Twitter every day. So it's not a Stevie hot take. It's just a hot take. I'm stopping sharing my screen.
Kirby, Kraft, Velveeta's too much for me.
I love
say it.
Velveeta. It's so good, dude.
is like too fake,
But yeah, if you bake it in the
I
oven, it
love
literally
it.
separates, but it's delicious.
I
though.
love it. Like, honestly, look, I know it has, and it's not even the powder like Kraft. It's the like squeeze. Oh, I'm so about it. I love it. I like
Everyone go
both.
follow my dad. Thanks.
Like, there's no Velveeta versus Kraft for me. I love them both. Let them into my life,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I love them both too.
Love triangle.
Question 18. Back into the questions. We only have a
I
few
never,
more.
I never claimed for it to be real cheese. I just said I like it better. That's all. I never claimed it was real cheese. Everyone chill.
Brent goes, Velveeta is too fake, but the fluorescent powder is cool.
I fuck with them both. I said it.
He's got a point. Oh my lord. Question 18 here. Mad, can you remember the names of
You skipped
all
one.
your mods? No, I didn't.
You did.
I read the Domino's question.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Sorry.
You're really gonna do this shit to
Long
me?
ago.
Yes,
I have
get
so many
Domino's.
mods.
Yeah, you have to recite every
I have the
single
worst
one of them.
memory, and I have so many amazing mods. Okay,
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to interrupt you, but Vile just said you add extra powdered cheese to your Kraft
I
mac
do.
and cheese. Tell us about
Yep.
this. My question. Hold on. How do you get extra powder packets?
You can order it on Amazon.
Are you shitting
You can also
me?
get it at your grocery store. Yes.
Just the powder?
Yep. And then you just add a little bit of extra milk and butter, and you just add extra cheese, so it's extra cheesy.
Kraft
Instead of buying
powder
that dumbass extra
packets.
cheesy box, which costs more money and doesn't even taste like it's double cheese, you could just get more cheese and add as much as you want, and it's delicious.
Kraft cheddar cheese powder.
Get educated.
Same day delivery. This is incredible.
This is the one I get. It looks off-brand, but it's good.
Meg, it's called Mac yourself. You need help here. Mac
Yeah, it's like
yourself?
saying fuck yourself, but mac yourself.
Don't Mac yourself, bro.
Mac yourself, dude.
For macaroni nacho, I would not use that on nachos. I don't know about that, Chief.
Should I go get the container?
So-
Sure, show them how classy we are. We love cheese. I don't see the problem.
How classy
wow,
we are.
somebody
I feel
literally-
like I
the
f-
reviews.
Wait,
The reviews. Let me start off by saying I wasn't buying this to substitute or make my own sauce. I just added a little extra to what they give to you then, boss. And I'm not even that picky, but nope. Period. I've used a few different kinds and I still wanted to give it a chance. Maybe think the reviewers just had high, hard to meet expectations and I would still be perfectly happy. Ha, period. I was wrong. Period. Oh no. People are mad.
Any mac and
Someone
cheese,
else-
any cheese.
Someone else said yuck. Salty sawdust.
I'd still dabble. I would try it.
It's great.
Oh my god,
I
is
would
this
dabble.
it?
It is just orange sawdust.
No, it's not, dude.
I look.
Shut up. Get out of here.
I'll dabble any day.
It still has 4 stars.
I could scrape drywall off the wall and add orange coloring to it, and it'll taste the same.
I'd eat it.
It's not true. It tastes delicious.
Look, I'd eat it.
Y'all just be hating too much.
Oh my god, dude.
If
Y'all
you think
don't
I
even.
wouldn't,
Y'all don't know what's up, okay?
yeah, I'd eat it.
Mad knows what's up.
I do. I mean, look.
Try
listen,
it.
I'll dabble.
Did you guys know they put sawdust in the bags of shredded cheese?
I feel like I've heard that
Y'all-
before. I don't know if it's real, but I've heard it before.
I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Could be true.
definitely ringing a bell.
Yeah, here, Mad, go put that on your throne. Trust me, you'll love it.
Send me a link. I will. I literally will.
I did. I put it in the chat.
Oh, perfect.
I'll put another one.
Sick.
Yeah,
man.
because I had a way to see chat on my vertical,
You know
and
what?
I moved
I'm
it,
adding
and now
one to
I
my
lost
throne
it.
too. Just to piss people
Is this
off
gonna
when
be
they
like
go
that-
on there, and
Is
then
this
they'll be
gonna
like, you know what?
Flex's episode with the M&Ms? We're all just gonna get cheese now.
Can someone post it again, because I lost chat and I can't bring it back. I'm just gonna put it over here now. I can't have it on my vertical anymore. I don't know what I did.
I put it in our group chat.
Oh, okay, because it was like resetting for me.
That's so funny.
All right, I've added to my wish list just to piss off anyone who comes to my wish list to be like, oh,
What
not
is
getting her
that?
anything now. Now that I've seen this has ruined everything for me.
Why do you sound like
Just
an
for-
anime villain?
Cheddar
Because
cheese
everyone gets
sauce.
so mad
Got it.
about the cheese. It's just cheese.
All right.
It's
I'm gonna
real
keep working.
cheese.
All right. Mad, what are the name of your mods? List every single one in alphabetical order. Let's hear it.
Okay, I'm not doing it in alphabetical order. My brain literally would never. But I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna start with someone I would literally never forget in my entire never. I would literally never forget her, and her name is M. I would never forget her. Okay, so that's mod number 1. Rainbow, also amazing designer. Jerry, who isn't around as much anymore, but is one of the people who like helped me get started with all of this. Schick, who is like, he calls himself a backup mod, and he's been really, really helpful for like a year now, I think, that we've chatted and been doing stuff, working together. Let's see, Miss Meg Z, who's a cutie, and I stream with right now on Saturdays this month. Josh, who is also a cutie and has a very cute accent and is an angel and likes to give me beans. And Gigs, who likes to scare the shit out of me and is also a cutie. And there's definitely more.
Oh my god, she's forgetting. She's
Everything's fine.
forgetting the
Everything's
poor
fine.
ones.
We just added Midnight. Midnight's the newest, and he's a cutie, and he's been helping with a lot of things. He got mod for the day, and then I was like, hey, do you actually want to do it forever? And he was like, no, maybe. And then he did. And then we have temporary we have like access. I'm not even looking at chat, and I'm not looking at my list. I'm really trying to do this. We have 2 like non-mod mods. We have Jose, who's just one of Megsy's mods that I modded for fun, because I also have DeGraff as a mod who she modded for fun. And then I also actually modded Sweets a long time ago, and I don't think she's ever been in my chat, but she was like, nobody ever mods me, so I modded her. And I feel like I'm still forgetting someone. I hate this game. I love all of my mods, and I am gonna try to picture all of the pictures in the back. There's Jerry and Chick and Megsy and Josh and Graf and M and Gigs and Rainbow, and then we added Midnight. So I think that's everyone. I think I did it.
Did Kirby buy you the cheese?
Yes, he bought me the cheese. The gifter message says, "Get this off here."
So there you go.
We got the cheese.
Are you sure you got
And
everybody,
Mad knows
Mad?
her mods.
I'm 100%. I got it. I did it.
Every
I did it.
single mod. Incredible.
Every single mod, even the ones that don't mod. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Guys, Mad doesn't hate poor people.
It's true.
Meg does.
She loves her
No,
mods.
that's not true.
Kirby, thank you for buying the cheese. Now Meg just has more cheese.
I love cheese. Thank you.
I don't want it on my throne.
You guys
I'm
just
not
proved
gonna
my
put it
point.
there. What?
That the cheese is good. They bought it for me. That has to mean that it's good. Why would they buy me something that wouldn't be good? So they believe in the cheese. They like the cheese too.
Hashtag believe in the cheese. We've got
Hashtag believe in the cheese.
two hashtags trending for this episode. We've got Meggetti Spaghetti, and we've got what was the cheese one?
I already forgot. Super
I did
trendy.
too. It was trendy.
Believe
really
in the
trendy.
cheese.
Believe in the cheese. Believe in the cheese.
Believe in the cheese. That's it.
Wow, Vile.
Fun.
It was a ruse for me to get more cheese. Get fucked, y'all. I'm a fucking rat. Wow.
Oh my
That's
god.
fucked up. You're fucked up for that. Roasted
Kyle
me for
loves
what?
The cheese. He loves the cheese.
You know what's funny though? The first time I made him mac and cheese with the extra powder, he straight up said, "Dude, your mac and cheese tastes so good." But like, it's weird because like it's the same mac and cheese from the same box. I don't know why it tastes any different, but it's really good. He said that. Little did he know I had extra cheese, and once he found out I added extra cheese, he was grossed out.
Vile, you're a
Who
fake.
the fuck?
You're a fraud.
Wow.
Oh my god. I can't believe
You liked
this.
it though.
I
You
can't
liked
believe
it though.
this.
You said you liked it though. Otherwise, either that or you're a liar. We all know you're not a liar. So you like the cheese. You like the cheese.
He loves the cheese. He believes in
Sounds
the
like he likes the cheese.
cheese.
He believes in the
Sounds like
cheese.
he hashtag believes in the cheese.
He believes in the cheese.
Get him trending. Guys, I want to go on Twitter after this. I want to see those hashtags trending. Tweet them out right now. Hashtag believe in the cheese.
Believes in the
Hashtag.
cheese.
What's the other one? Hashtag.
I don't know.
Spaghetti,
We're really
spaghetti.
good at this.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going to tweet him right now.
Because it's a falsehood name. So, not her favorite food.
I will
Who knew?
tweet them from the M Squared Podcast Twitter. Right
As much
now.
as much of a fraud as you are with your hoodie.
Hashtag Meggetti Spaghetti. Hashtag believe in the
Are you tweeting this from the M
cheese.
Squared Twitter?
Yes, ma'am. They have been tweeted. Everybody go retweet it right now.
Love it.
Very important. That's our first trending hashtag. We are
So?
trendsetters.
I forgot to unmute Stevie after I did it for a meme to screenshot. I just now saw a post. One of the first posts I saw on my timeline was of Nick W saying Nakage is so funny, and then one of the replies said, "This is from my account you have muted," and I was like, "Who the fuck do I have muted?" And then it was a reply from Stevie Business. I forgot I muted him as a joke.
Amazing.
Oh no!
Okay, he's unmuted now, everyone, just for the
Wait.
record.
Am I insane or do you not have your Twitter on your link tree?
Do we not have our fucking Twitter?
I don't.
Do we
I
really
might
not?
be insane. Look, 90% I could be insane, but I'm not seeing it.
Nope.
No,
it's
you're
not on there.
correct.
Okay.
The
We've discovered
only
something
link we
today.
don't have on our link tree.
So nobody
so
go to
funny.
their Twitter. I can't even find it because there's more M squareds. Oh no, everything's fine. I got it. I'm good at this. Wait, is
I
there
retweeted
another
it.
M squared podcast?
Don't worry about it.
An old one.
Ours is posting. Theirs isn't.
Theirs hasn't posted for like over 2 years.
Well, look, someday when you get verified, you can just take it from them.
Scoop
They
them
have 2
up.
followers. They have 2 followers. You can do this.
Everyone go follow our Twitter so we can wipe these people off the planet.
We're gonna scoop them up like the 1%, baby.
Wait,
Damn.
but what is it though?
M
squared
squared
podcast.
pod. No, it's M squared pod.
Because it's not M squared podcast.
It's
So-
M squared pod. I'm adding it to our link tree right now. Please give me a second.
Why did it just spam back? Follow our socials. What?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's mad at me.
No, that's mad.
Oh. That's what I meant.
Right.
All right, guys. Does anyone else need advice? Because we don't have any more submissions.
one
Does
more
anyone
there.
have any
There's one more you didn't
lifelong
read.
advice?
There's
Yeah,
one
it's true,
more.
but we've covered this like 6 times. I'm not gonna read the
Are
same
you
question.
sure? Are you
again.
sure? It's kind of a burning question.
Mad, would you like to hear the question that we've answered 60 times?
Let's hear it.
It's pretty important.
Oh, okay. You want to hear this question? Okay.
I'm ready.
Did you bring Matt on the podcast to draw attention to the fact that she hates poor people?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Please refer to the past 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Listen, please go to 149 in the podcast to hear the same answer. Thank you so much.
I just.
It's like one of those choose your own storyline like audiobooks.
But they
Please
just
skip
keep
to
picking the same
149.
thing. They keep picking the
Literally.
same thing
Not.
over and over again.
I cannot.
There should never be extra cheese powder. That's just not true.
There's never enough cheese,
I'm
really.
sorry you hate happiness, but I'm
Hashtag
gonna continue
gently
to use.
cheese.
in the
Like-
cheese.
In
I will continue
cheese
to use
pasta, I
more.
would just eat the cheese. You know, I would just have spoonfuls of whatever the cheese is. So,
A spoonful of cheese makes the medicine go down.
there's never enough cheese, really.
Medicine.
Did it hurt when you fell from heavens, you absolute angel?
Was that on the advice board?
No, it's in the chat.
Matt, you're actually only allowed to answer
Oh,
questions
I
from
see
the
that.
advice form. With that,
Yeah.
we're gonna
we
have
don't
to
talk. We
end
don't
the
talk.
episode.
We don't talk the chat.
No,
Oh,
we don't
talk
the
to
chat.
chat,
I
no.
didn't know
We
that was the
don't
rules. I
talk to
asked you
chat.
guys if there were rules, and you said no.
That's our rule
Mufussy
right
hates
now.
the
We
chat,
don't-
so
I
we
didn't-
don't
I didn't
read
know.
the
They're
chat.
under
didn't-
us. We're the
Oh.
streamers. They're the. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, got it.
Listen.
Ignore the chat.
Audio viewers, you cannot see, but I have my mouth hanging open right now. Holy shit! I am canceling this podcast. We are done.
Ah! Streamers
This
are
will
the
be
1%
the last
underscore
episode.
knows. We've all been a part of the 1% the whole time. We all hate poor people.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
no.
I'm
So
done.
canceled.
Nope, we're
So
canceling
canceled.
him.
Give us money, please. No.
All
guys,
right,
I'm
so we're
kidding.
rating out.
Yeah. And with that,
Sorry to end so abruptly, but it turns out I am running a podcast with a bad human.
No, I'm just kidding.
We
Stop! I'm not bad. Stop! It was a bit. It was for the content.
I
Don't
just.
And
cancel
we're
me. Oh my lord.
Man,
Uh,
Twitter will cancel you for anything anyway. You could say the nicest thing in the world. They'll be like, fuck you, dude, and your fucking opinions. You'll be like, I really like pancakes. And they're like, oh, you know what? Well, so you fucking hate waffles? Like, Jesus, it's like, no.
I
true.
despise them. Oh my
I
lord.
just.
Mad, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
I think this was a wonderful episode. I think you were a wonderful guest to have on, and this was very epic. I would rate pasta with you any day.
Thank you for having me. I was so excited when you guys invited me. This is the vibe.
All right. To end every episode, we do shameless plugs. So please plug yourself.
Well, I am MADkurious. I stream Tuesday through Thursday, Eastern Standard Time workday. We do half chats, half gaming. Right now I'm playing Last of Us and Bloodborne. We also do a lot of chaotic vibes on Thursday, specifically with like fitness stuff. We call it Thick Thursday right now. And then Saturdays, I either do heavy gaming or like this month, I'm doing collabs with Miss Megsy and very chaotic as well. So just kind of organized chaos in a sense. I think through like what I want to do for the year, what games I want to play. And I don't really like, I only change stuff for stuff that really sounds fun. So I try to keep everything very like what is going to entertain chat, and I think about what I'm going to enjoy and chat all at the same time, and I try to like plan events around that and parties and just find any excuse for a party really. So it's the vibe.
Hell yeah. MADkurious, go follow her. She's wonderful. Why the links be spamming? Because I'm spamming them. Go follow MADkurious if you're not already, gamers.
That's it.
Control V that bitch right there. Boom, 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 boom.
Violet, appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course.
I love the Bloodborne vibes. It's been a great community too. Honestly, Last of Us has been more toxic this week than Bloodborne, which I've been.
Last of Us is fucking toxic.
I was like, why is everybody trying to backseat me? I was like legitimately going like, I knew exactly where I was going. I go into this room and there's like traps everywhere and I avoid the one space that doesn't have a trap. Then I come back out and I immediately know where someone is, bow and arrow. And somebody has the nerve to be like, did you know that if you actually, you can throw something and like trigger the traps? And I was like, wow, I've never played this game before. I really truly don't know what I'm doing.
On the hardest difficulty too.
I was playing the hardest difficulty and I was going exactly where I needed to go and I knew where all the people were. I was like, have you excuse? Can you not mansplain for 2 seconds? Like just like enjoy the like go play it yourself. Like
That's so funny.
People are wild.
Macaroni Tony.
I want to play more Cherry's Assistant.
Yeah, I want to play that in October, I think. Yeah. I play all my
writing it
spooky
down
games in
before I
1
forget
month.
because I will forget.
I just put it like as a like trauma month. I hate spooky stuff, and but I do it for the laughs, and we will do it all October long, and I will be like, I'm over this. I'll be wanting to play Animal Crossing like the first weekend. I'm sure of it, but see. Yeah, it is. It's like part of the big Soulsborne category.
Yeah, it's the one they released for PS4. It was like a PS4 launch title.
Yeah, I think it's still PlayStation exclusive, actually.
Yeah, it's the only.
They're trying to
one that,
make
like,
it
hasn't
come
been
for
on
PC though, right?
Yeah, I think most
Yeah.
PlayStation exclusives they're trying to eventually take to PC now,
Hell yeah.
which is good.
Macaroni Tony, shameless plug.
Saturday. Hello again. We're having a celebration for 3 years of streaming. We have some pretty big goals in place, and we have a bunch of fun little events and little community games.
That was an accident.
Oh, whoops.
I went to
Okay.
go.
We're doing a bunch of like different activities and stuff. I didn't realize you banned him. I thought you just timed him out.
That was such an accident. No, I went to go copy and paste. I went to go highlight the link, and I accidentally straight up banned Jax.
Damn.
Jax, I'm so sorry,
F.
dude.
Jax, you don't deserve this. Just know it wasn't
Oh
me,
my
okay?
God. Jax, cancel me, please, please.
Wow.
Holy
Harsh.
shit.
I'm waiting
Oh
for
my
Jax to
God.
say something in chat
Jax,
so I know he's
please
not
come
dead.
back.
Oh no.
Oh my god, we're still waiting.
He's gone, dude.
He's been holding his breath for like 5 minutes. There it
He's
is.
back. I knew you hated me.
He's back.
I'm modding Jax.
Oh no.
Okay,
Wow.
so
Sorry, Meg.
that's some of the things that are happening in my world. I have a bunch of collabs lined up and fun little things for my channel. So if you want to check it out, that'd be super sick. I'm trying to do a YouTube video once a week, but I'm in the process of coming up with ideas for content and then implementing them. So it probably won't be like another month until like I actually start consistently posting to my YouTube, but it will be happening. So if you want to follow my YouTube, that'd be super cool too. But yeah, I post twice to TikTok a day. So if you want to follow me there, that's where I'm most active.
That's
and
a
I
lot.
stream 4 times a day or 4 times a week.
TikToks.
There's
Whoa,
a lot
you're
of TikToks.
You just hop back
that's
into
devotion.
it. Too.
I'm impressed. That's a lot of. That's hard to do. That's hard to
It's
do.
hard.
Wow. That's awesome.
It's a
You've been,
lot.
you took a little break from TikTok, but now you're fucking chilling and you're banging it out again.
When I eventually try to brave that platform again, you'll be my first follow. I'm gonna watch your stuff.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Mufussy! What the fuck are you doing?
It's me, Mufussy. I've been playing a lot of new games lately. The other day I played Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. I'm gonna maybe play some Ring Fit on stream, perhaps. Get the Switch in here. And yeah, it's fun. It's good stuff.
Yeah, add me on it. Let's get on our leaderboards.
All right, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Put your friend code in the chat.
Yeah.
Down there. Yeah, and then I've been just doing a lot of cool stuff. I've been trying to switch it up a little bit, and I think it's been working out pretty well. Next week, I think I'm gonna play Cluster Truck, it has some Twitch integration, so that's pretty fun. And then I've been doing a lot of cooking streams as well, so we're gonna do a couple more cooking streams in the coming weeks. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it for me, I think.
Cluster Truck's fun. I like Twitch integrated games. I feel like there's not enough of them and that they don't do as well as you'd expect, like in terms of their functionality and like people enjoying them. I don't know why, because there's so many like good opportunities with that. And I hope that more devs like decide to try to like experiment with that, because imagine like things that like Twitch could kind of create together and like do together. Like there's so much potential with gaming and live creation.
For sure. Cluster Truck, I really love the devs behind that game. Landfall Games. They've made Cluster Truck. They made totally accurate Battle Simulator, which is a battle sim game, but all the characters are like these wobbly little low poly characters, and it's just a super fun, like cute game. And they've made a couple other ones as well, and Landfall Games is incredible. They're like this little Swedish indie dev, and incredible. Very good stuff.
Awesome.
Yo, the first M² raid message.
It's true. I made one
so
just
exciting.
now.
Ooh.
All right. I've made us a raid message.
Vile, yeah. Same dev. They made totally accurate Battlegrounds for a April Fool's joke, and the game popped off. So it was very funny.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Thank you for joining us on this final. Final what? Yeah, final episode because I'm canceled. No, that was
news to me, everybody. It's our final episode, so everyone be sure to copy that first ever raid message. We're gonna start the raid. We're gonna jam out. Our usual thing is we just sit here and dance until it raids out. So MADkurious, get up, get jiggy. Let's go. Let's dance.
Oh, we're dancing?
Yeah, we have to dance.
Oh.
Thank you all for being here. We love you.
Ow, my knees. Oh, I'm old. Everything's fine. I'm ready.
Thank you for joining us on the M² podcast. Audio episodes coming soon. Go show Fishbones of Love.